Um.
Wait, is this an adult-only stream again?
Oh yeah, it always is. Thanks for watching and all that stuff. Hey guys, my name's Luke. Thanks for watching.
And I'm
all that
Katrina.
stuff. Hi, my name's Katrina.
And I'm Chico Bat.
Want a link? Music's a little loud. Okay. We're playing The Witch is Dead, baby. It's a one-page one-shot. And I'm the lawnmower. So, we gotta make our characters. So everybody got their paper and or Word doc open?
I forgot that paper was a part of tabletop gaming.
The Witch is Dead. Let me read you the little blurb. Once upon a time, there was a kind and wise and beautiful witch who lived in the forest with her familiars. And her life was peaceful and happy until a fucking witch hunter broke into her cottage and dragged her out and fucking murdered her, and now she's dead. But if you get revenge and kill him and bring I should say her eyes, I guess. Oh no, you need his eyes, right. You need Oh no, sorry. If you kill him and bring his eyes to her corpse within a week, she'll come back to life. Or so you've heard. Even if it doesn't work, at least he's dead. You are cute woodland animals, and you have 4 traits. Clever, fierce, sly, and quick. So write all of those out on your little score sheet. Those are basically your stats.
Luke, I have a question concerning the game.
Yeah.
Were the fuckings added just for embellishment, or are those written on the...
Nope, those are verbatim.
Wow.
Clever, quick.
Love this game.
What?
Fierce.
Fuck, that murdered is the big word underlined right there.
And we're putting it in a Word doc, is what you're saying.
Wherever you want to write them. I trust you. You can
Okay.
type them. You can type them into chat if you want. Clever, fierce, sly, and quick. So if you ever roll for clever, if you want to interact with, you would roll clever. If you want to interact with humans or understand them, fierce to scare, drag, push, carry, bite, physical shit. Sly would be sneaks, stealing, hiding, and quick would be runaway, climbing, evading.
So are we rolling these right now?
Nope, you don't roll. I'll give you your stats. But, one at a time, we'll all roll a d10 to see what little familiar you are of the witch.
Right.
So, somebody roll a d10. Carlo got a 2. Carlo, you are a cat! You have a clever of 0, a fierce of 1, a sly of 3, and a quick of 2. I can read that off if you need.
I got it.
Also, we're gonna do it. Doubles are reroll.
Oh, suck
So
it,
no
cat.
cats for cat. Cat got a 6. You're a hare, a rabbit.
Okay.
So you have a clever of 0,
That's
a fierce of 0,
What?
a sly of 2, and a quick of 3.
Ooh, you're objectively worse than I am, cat.
Gab's got a 3. Gabby, you're a toad. You have a clever of 1, a fierce of 0, a sly of 2, and a quick of 1. Boobs, you're a...
What's the clever? I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
It's
The
8.
toad. Clever 1, fierce 0, sly 2, quick 1.
Awesome.
Still loud. Patrick, you are a magre. It's a bird. If you want to Google it.
Sweet.
I will Google it. Just to show the audience.
And I'm watching the Twitch, so I get to see what I am right now.
It doesn't like
Oh,
show it if you Google it. It's like a mag. It's like a magpie.
Ooh, she or he is hot and looks tasty.
Even when you click animal, it doesn't show up.
what is that thing?
You're a goddamn magpie. You're like a pretty bird.
Okay.
I don't know what it's doing to this kid right here. Anyway.
Oh, it's cleaning out his teeth.
Who else has to go? Oh, let me give you your stats. A clever of 2, a fierce of 1, a sly of 1, and a quick of 2.
Wow.
One of the stronger picks. And you can fly.
Sick.
Brandon, you're the lovely rat.
Fuck yeah.
Clever of 1, fierce of 0, sly of 2, and quick of 2.
Yeah.
That's everyone, right?
Wow. You're 0. That sucks.
You guys seem to be a bit of a sneaky bunch. Now, the witch, as you've lived with her all this time, you have learned a bit of household magic as she's taught you to keep the place tidy and stuff. So you get 1 bit of magic that you know. So everybody roll another d10.
Ooh.
Carlo got an 8. You have plant growth. You can kind of D&D rules. Look up the spell if you want. I'm not gonna like make you spend spell slots or anything. Gabby with a 2, conjure light. Patrick with a 6, make flame.
Ooh.
Cat, conjure dinner. What did you get, Brandon?
6.
Reroll, so we don't have a double.
Well, it fell into a little thing.
Make dinner.
It's got like a bunch of like hits for holding things. There's a 1.
A 1, unseen hand. Really good.
Yikes.
It says none of these flashy little bits of hedge magic. These are just flashy help you around the house, but they'll have to do.
Is this produce flame?
Make flame, whatever that is. Yeah, produce flame.
Okay.
The witch hunter has retreated to the village. The fucking coward, get him. So the village, I roll twice to see what it is. This one I tell you, but there is a twist that I do not tell you.
Oh.
You know, the village is oppressively perfect and devoutly religious.
Oh.
So a good little combo there. And that the witch hunter is drunk and violent.
Wait, oppressively perfect or oppressively religious?
A little bit of both. Oppressively perfect and devoutly religious.
Oh, devoutly. And the hunter is drunk and angry.
Mm-hmm. Violent. Also write down a current danger ranking for yourself. So anytime you do shit, you don't have health per se, but anytime you kind of mess up or if you use your magic, it's considered dangerous and you take a level of danger. Anytime you roll and are equal to or lower your current danger level, you most likely will die. Kind of how it happens. So yeah, if you're like, I'm gonna try and fight this dude as a bunny, I might make it hard. And then yeah, I kind of just set difficulty levels for everything. Or let me just read the blurb. When you try to do something, roll a d10 and add your most relevant trait. GM tells you if the number you need to equal or beat it. If the task is dangerous, you gain a point of danger. If you fail or roll equal to or under your danger, you're in serious trouble, dead, trapped, lost, or captured. Using magic is always dangerous. So anytime you use your spell, you'll take a danger point. The GM's characters don't use dice. They force you to roll them. So if I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try to swing at you and then see what you want to do, dodge it, try to tank it or something, I don't know. Remember, most tasks that are normal to humans are really difficult for animals unless they're broken down into smaller steps. Remember, you don't have opposable thumbs, and all you know of the human world is what you were taught by the witch. You can talk to other animals of the same or similar species. You can lower your danger by solving or running away from your problems, or like if you take the night off or something like that. A 6 is a simple challenge, 7 is basic, 8 is challenging, 9 is difficult, and a 10 is near impossible. Yeah, so I think you have to, like, normally go and get the witch hunter's eyes and bring them back, but for this one, the plot I thought of works better if you have to bring the witch's eyes back to her, so we're gonna go with that. DM rules, baby! Alright, so it's the morning, and you find yourself in the witch's hut. It's a cute little shack, very like cottagecore, and it's carved into a side of a tree in like a very, like, basically just a massive like redwood that the dwarf room is built into, and just inside is a little cozy home. And all of you are kind of still shaken as you saw your master's eyeballs get ripped out of her head the night before. You see, you guys have managed to kind of pull the sheet up over her, covering her face in her bed. And you all get out of your respective bird cages, fish bowls, your little cozy animal beds, whatever you prefer. And, oh yeah, if you want to send me if you want to find oh, I almost forgot the most important part. I'm also adapting the Honey Heist, which is a different game where you play with bears using a casino style. You have to pull a heist, made by the same writer. We're doing the bonus hat table, so please roll another d10 to see what hat you get. Yeah, Carlo got a 1. Carlo, you get a Trilby hat.
I have to Google that.
I can pull it up if you need me to.
I have the internet, Luke.
For the viewers.
Oh.
It's kind of the classic, fedora.
It's a fedora.
Cat got a 5. You get a cowboy hat, baby. 2, a top hat, a lovely Abe Lincoln.
Absolutely.
Brandon, a lovely fez for you.
Fuck yeah.
And Gabby, you get a bowler cap. Which is
I totally know bowler cap.
a bowler hat it's kind of like the old gangster
Oh, I
kinda,
know what a bowler hat is.
like,
Well, you guys have never seen Meet the
Meet
Robinsons?
the Robinsons?
yeah, Meet the
Got-
Robinsons.
Such a good movie.
So, and if you want to, in like Facebook chat or something, send me a picture of a funny animal that you want to be your little avatar or something. I'll download it and put it on screen, but we're not really going to be, it's more just flavor.
Avatar?
Just like a little character on the screen.
Oh, not like.
Got it.
If you search Toad with bowler cap, maybe. you know, just put it on screen for fun.
You want it on chat?
Just link it in chat or in Facebook.
Yep.
I found a frog bowler hat.
Ah, lovely. Can I just copy paste it? That'd be nice. Nope.
That would be cool.
Do.
By the way, Luke, is it okay that I'm watching the stream?
Yeah.
Or
There's,
is-
there's
Fuck with-
nothing like
Okay.
nothing important.
You're there.
Look at this lovely bird.
Question: is it like a human-sized hat, or is it like something that will fit on our heads?
Yeah, it's tiny.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
You're,
how
uh,
tiny.
Around a giant top hat.
Your witch was like one of those TikTokers that makes tiny hats. Mmm. I don't know if it's quite a fez, but close enough.
It's all I could find.
And rap does
It
that?
was a rat, like in a little wagon.
You
I thought it
freaking
was
noob.
More like an avatar. Just pretend it's actually a fez.
Is that I Dream of Genie?
I think so.
Wow.
Make it more proportional. Long mouse.
I come from a very long people.
That's what she
Let's
said.
roll with it, Gabby. So as we oops. So
Are
as
you
we
guys
wake
doing
up,
real cats? Or are you? Or...
Gabby found a real hat.
Okay, I like that we're all taking different approaches.
Whatever works.
Oh, where did that stay?
There's another one like you, but I felt like this one was more me.
Oh, that's a cute cat.
Very.
I knew there would be a real one of that.
Yeah, for sure.
Carla, what animal were you?
Cat. Sorry, I'm
Oh, right,
I'm
right.
sending it now.
Oh, you're fine.
It took a second to Photoshop it.
So extra. Oh, cute. All right. We're all in, baby. All right. So you are all in your little cottage. And yeah. What do you do?
Are we able to talk to each other?
Yeah, we'll say fucking you just talk to everybody.
Yeah.
It's no fun that you can only like
Well,
talk
'cause
to
I
your own
know-
species.
When you said we could talk to.
Yeah, that's boring.
Yeah, I say there's no dialogue throughout this entire time. Welcome to all that stuff.
I think normally you have to like mime it out or whatever, but over Zoom it's a little harder. Or like I think I made my roommates like one was a bird and it would like just peck into the wall what he wants to say. But yeah, we'll say you can all talk to each other. So you know that you know that there is a town nearby. You guys live in the forest. The town of Isendale, which is a mostly elvish community, but there are some other races of people there. And I'll give you more flavor text if you decide to go. You can just fuck off for a week if you want. Start of day 1.
Fuck this witch. We're out.
Like,
Wait, her
finally.
body's still there, right?
Yeah, she is dead in the bed. You fucked the witch.
Everything too. Damn it.
Cat makes
Um,
dinner.
Cat kills herself making dinner.
She turns herself into rabbit stew.
I'm gonna let out a big old stretch.
Yeah, like that. Cat, you're
Then-
muted if you're saying something. I don't hear you.
Same.
God.
Oh,
Oh, there you
now
go.
you're back.
Just real quiet.
What's
I'm
up, Cat?
gonna hop on the cat and say, "Good morning. How are you doing, sunshine?" Like hop on the cat really hard.
Tackle.
I told you my name's not Sunshine.
Do we know that the witch is dead yet?
Yeah. You guys put her in her bed after she got her eyeballs ripped out,
Very casual morning.
and you like
Morning.
you covered her with the blanket so you don't have to look at her dead face. But you know that's the place you got to bring her eyes back to.
Oh,
You-
maybe I should be more sad.
Yeah, you seem too excited given our current situation.
I'm just ready for the new day, new adventure. We're gonna save the witch. It's gonna be okay.
We don't have to.
So I guess we already know our objective, correct?
Yep. You know, yeah. There's the
Okay.
room, or they're kind of like her Horcrux or something.
Gotcha. Now, I guess our carrying capacity is pretty small.
Pretty dang small.
We can keep stuff in our hats.
That's
There
true.
you go.
Can I go and like scavenge the little cottage for bits of food to keep in my hat?
Sure. We'll say since you're animals and like you probably just can all eat grass anywhere you want. But yeah, you find some of the dinner left out after like the hunter had busted your door down over your meal, or over the witch's meal, and then yeah, you got like food dishes, all of you.
Cool.
You can stock up.
Do we understand how our magic works?
Yeah, you can just kind of think and use it.
I'm gonna casually slouch over to Bird Boy's dish and just palm a couple of seeds and throw them up in my hat.
Oh, there you go.
What the fuck?
And I'll hold up my middle paw and just
I kind of like open my monocle because now I have a monocle from.
He's a very rich bird.
Yeah. Oh, cats are the worst of species.
You are like the only one with flight in the group. There are other birds you can roll.
I fly over him and I try to poop on him.
Carla, would you like to roll quick to dodge?
do I just add the stat to it?
Yep.
6.
Oh, Patrick, would you like to roll? I don't know, fierce, I guess. Or
Yeah.
quick. Maybe you could do quick also if you would like.
Okay, which one is better for me? Quick is definitely better. That's a 5.
Oh, Carlo deftly a dodge. He knows your game, and he's used to getting shit on by you.
Sometimes I like it.
Um,
One of these, and I'd put up like a bird fist. One of these days, Alice.
one of these days.
Your name is Alice now, Carlo.
Allison?
Alice.
Alice. That's sexy. I'll allow it.
That's at
Yeah,
least what I call.
Feel free to make names, and you can change them on in the game or on the thing, or you can just be rabbit or cat. I don't care.
Cat.
So yeah, you can go into town if you want. You can search the place. You can the town is oppressively perfect and devoutly religious. So, and you're looking for a drunk guy. You know his face. You've seen him.
And we know that he took the ice to town.
Yep. You don't know what he did with him, but
Well, then I think there's only one thing to do.
take a cat nap.
Yeah, I curl up into a ball.
And we haven't searched, like we haven't checked out the room yet.
So you check out the room. You can basically what the witch usually is up to is kind of over your heads. You just see her like adding stuff to a cauldron over in a fireplace and mixing potions and stuff. So you see her potion shelf, which she is very she knows what she puts up there, but you don't exactly. So you can find a bunch of potions of varying colors and consistencies. And I'd make you roll if you want to try, like drink one, or if you want to steal one, I make you roll to carry it or something. Or if you want to look for magic items in here, maybe. You also know that there's the town is basically just big like a kind of generic D&D town where you can be like, I want to go to an I want to find the apothecary, I want to find the potion store, I want to find the gem store, I want to find the blacksmith, I want to find the temples, I want to, all that kind of stuff.
But we're
So-
animals.
I want to find, the
What
pet
would
shop.
I have to roll to carry
What? A great sword? You're being laggy, Gabby. I'd make you roll fierce for that. Or if you guys wanted to team up, maybe you could get like one good swing.
No, it's okay, I'll pass.
Fair. You can put it in your big frog cheeks.
Just
What's the move, guys?
Everybody, I'm gonna go out and see if I can find him.
will
Like
be
fly above the town and see if I can
Ooh.
scout where he's going.
See him on the ground?
Are we still in the cottage?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to look around the cottage, see if there's any like magic items or anything that looks useful as a weapon.
There isn't that much. There's little like kitchen knives, but as she was a witch, she would mostly magic. And so there you can find some knives, like butter knives or steak knives. We'll say there's like a regular sword just mounted on the mantle, but other than that, it's kind of potion
Like
ingredients and
sewing
all.
kit or anything?
Oh, you can't. What? Sorry.
Was there like a sewing kit or anything?
You can find a sewing kit. I'll give you a little needle knife.
Cool.
Now you're
That's
just
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
you're-
wield a little needle dagger.
you're the mouse from the Tale of Despero.
Little needle.
Yeah.
Do we have like collars or like name tags we put on when she takes us out of the house?
You can if you want. She kind of just lets you. She knows that you're like more sentient than like most animals.
Oh.
I'm
So she
free
kind of
range,
just
baby.
trusts you.
Collar's on me.
Little ring size collar. She also has there's the windows open and there's like a little, I guess, cat flap on the door.
That's what they used to call me.
Yeah.
That's what they called me in high school.
Hey. I'm gonna fly out the window and check out what's going on down below.
All right. So you fly out and you head to town. It's not too far off. But you all know the direction. There's no like trail to her witch's hut. And as you look down, you see the town of Isendale, and you see most of these this kind of magical forest, kind of in the background kind of style, with real buildings and but then there's also things like more buildings carved into trees. There's like bamboo that's been like bent and kind of you can mold it into buildings. There's a giant red mushroom that looks like it got carved into that you know is the tavern. The church of the town is a massive tree that branches out at the top, and instead of like steeples, it has three massive tree trunks, and there's like a balcony off the front. It's all like intricately carved. I think let's see what else I had that was like needed to know. Oh, there's like a row of massive sunflowers and roses, and you know that's kind of like the magic kind of area. I think that's about it. And then whatever you kind of need, whatever you're looking for, kind of you can and in like a magic D&D world you'll be able to find. As you fly closer, it seems to be, since it's kind of getting like mid-ish morning, people are kind of milling about. You see a lot of people in emerald green robes and colors, and you know that's kind of the traditional garb here. A lot of people are in kind of devout to the church here, and wear this color to kind of show their allegiance. You're able to spot anyone with green robe and kind of like brown shoulder pads are known locally as like kind of like the local guard. They're mostly like very pretty and handsome elves that fight both with might and magic, as the game imply. As this is a pretty magical place, it's a beautiful day out, as it pretty much always is. And people are kind of just setting up shop, getting stuff in order. From this high up, though, you cannot see the man you're looking for. He's a long, scraggly haired drunk, often wearing just rags. You've seen him around town before, and you know that he's kind of just a bounty hunter, and he often gets in trouble, as this oppressively perfect town often he does not mesh well with.
All right, I'm gonna fly back in and say, I didn't see him.
No surprise there. You're no eagle-eyed pigeon bird thing.
I show him my anus. I say, watch out.
I spray you with cat juices.
From South Park.
Well, maybe a more grounded approach will be better.
You know, he's a
Frog.
drunk.
And I'll look to the green frog with the broadsword in its mouth. And you blend in better than we do.
You do have a couple of tiny critters on the crew.
I guess we could go together.
Yeah, right now you're at... Oh. Can you ride on your back?
On my back. Yeah, I've got room for one.
I hop on.
You better put on the saddle though. Or as our witch friend called it, the cattle.
Boo!
So Gabby, your tongue snatches out from by the door. There's a off the wall, just and I'm quickly throw on like a little cattle on the back of Carla. You hop on, and I guess everyone's going.
Yeah, I pick up Brandon's character.
Okay. I wasn't about to say.
We get stuck
Oh.
in the cat door because of the broadsword.
Yeah. Ding, ding. You turn sideways and shimmy through. You so yeah, you are all currently at a 0 danger. So basically like no one's like on the lookout for you. If you like, start so that like helps with like your sly kind of stuff like that. And sneaking around. But yeah, if you cause too much havoc, people will be like, "Oh, there's that cat with that trilby hat or something."
Oh shit.
And then yeah, so you all hop, skip, and jump and fly your way into town, and yeah, there's people
Nothing to see.
kind of going in. Nothing to
Animals
see here. And where you want to go?
I have a question.
Sure.
So I know this perfectly town. Are there other animal folk that are slightly intelligent like us that we might know of, or is it pretty much just like us versus the tall ones?
It's pretty much you versus the tall ones. If you wanted it, we could say like there are other animals about since it's like a magic forest, but they're kind of dumb.
Cool. I just wasn't sure if there was like a rival like
I
rabbit
gotcha.
gang we need to
Yeah,
be
you gotta
careful
watch
of,
out.
like a bunch of mice with knitting needles or something.
Gotta
But cool. Okay.
gotta pay the toll to get through this part of town.
pay the troll toll to get into this boy's hole.
Gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
I'm gonna ask. No, I can't ask the mouse because he's passed out or something. I'm gonna ask the bunny. Hey,
Hey,
where do you think a drunk hunter would go?
Well, if I know any better, since I'm a bunny, a drunk cowboy bunny, I would go to the saloon. So, is there anything related to that in town?
How would you
also
speak with a Western accent, please?
DM said it.
No.
The bunny from Westeria.
No, I think we should go to the bar. I also would like to get some beer and do some line dancing, and I bet our friend is there. When I say friend, I mean enemy.
So you head to the tavern, which is the big massive like Mario-esque toadstool, and like carved into the stump is a huge big room, and you kind of just like hop under the double doors. Let me think. So yeah, you hop in, and you see there's a human woman at the back of the bar who's very intentionally polishing a glass. It's still a little early for anyone to be drinking, but there are a couple of people in their emerald robes at a table in the corner, sipping some wine, having some bread and cheese, and yeah, as soon as Brandon hears the cheese, he's like, cheese! And, yeah.
Talk to these people, the big people.
You can't because they don't speak animal. But, yeah, you don't see the man that you are looking for, but you can notice that, how about anybody that wants to try, give me a cunning roll. Or, sorry, clever.
I'm kind of clever. That's 5.
8.
Well, that's pretty good. So anybody that gets like around there gets to know that you can notice that the the bartender lady behind the bar looks very nervous, and she keeps kind of eyeing the ones in green, as well as out the window. She's kind of like looking and just very intently trying to look busy, I guess I should say.
Oh.
And what are the two? They're just eating?
Yeah, they're eating and drinking. They're definitely kind of eyeballing a group of just 5 animals jumping all in at one time, but don't seem to mind it too much at the moment.
I'll give him
Everybody, cool.
a tip of the hat.
Milady. They're like,
I guess following the command to look cool, I'll kind of go up to the counter, and sit on a stool,
Okay.
and kind of just hold up like a one, and then look back at the bird and be like,
I face palm, absolutely.
you wing palm.
Mhm.
You the barmaid kind of is like, okay, and like goes to the back really quick, comes out and like pours has a little saucer of milk and kind of slides it forward. Like, how you doing, bud? Sorry, we just kind of had a bit of a ruckus. There's a regular that is always causing me problems. Sorry, I'm in kind of a rush. I know I usually have the bar in a more tidy order than this, but are you from like one of the guards or something? They're usually more direct and sending some sort of like summon or something.
I'll just I'm assuming I meow when I talk to
Yeah.
humans. Yeah, so I'll tell her, yeah, we weren't really sent by the guards, but we're looking for some guy that likes beer, and we thought this would be a good place to look. We don't want to cause any trouble, but if you want help, then I guess we totally could. This milk is pretty tasty, by the way. Do you have anything for the rest of them?
You kind of like motion back to like the rest of them, and she's like, I don't have flies. I do have cheese.
She understands him?
I have some
Oh.
seed and some carrots. And she kind of
Oh.
gets like a little bowl of like all that and kind of just sets it out.
I'll just eat the flies that are around.
Yeah.
They're not-
I like push the carrot out of the way and just like look at the a beer that I want, hoping she gets the hint.
She's like, I guess pace yourself, Loan, and puts like a little thimble of beer. Like, okay. Yeah, the guards must be trying some new magic or something. But yeah, don't worry, the whole situation earlier totally taken care of. The two over there kicked them out. So I don't know, he was pretty inebriated.
I'm gonna fly over there and say, where did he go?
She just hears caw caw.
Ah, you only speak cat, damn it.
She's like gets really nervous when like a bird starts flying at her. She's like, I told you they kicked him out. I don't know where he went, if that's what you're looking for.
Just intimidating this poor woman.
She's kind of like pointing at the window, like I think he went over like that direction.
No.
Give the bird the nod.
I knock over your milk.
Shit
Fly
in the
out.
milk. These guards must be like kind of at each other's throats. They're usually more organized than this. Must be like some hard to control magic. And she kind of goes to clean the milk up really quick.
I'll help her with my tongue. Bird boy, why don't you go check where she said where they took him or kicked him out?
I'm already out of the room.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so you round the corner of the bar and you see kind of like in this weird, kind of super tiny alley of a tree building and the trunk of this giant mushroom, next to some like, gross garbage bags. What looks like the kind of same outfit kind of curled up in the trash of the hunter that you saw last night. We'll say it's getting about midday.
I see the what you said?
It looks like the outfit of the hunter you saw last night, just kind of breathing chest, or like just in the trash, so you kind of just see a body rising and falling.
I'm gonna try to like
Carl, it's you.
I'm gonna try to sneak over there.
Okay. Give me a sly roll then.
Ooh, uh-oh. One's on a roll. It's a 9.
All right, you totally sneak past this asleep man, and you fly up, and you can, get pretty close to his face, and you see just scrangly hair. Let me think. He looks like what's that? Oh, the True Grit remake. You remember that guy? Let me pull it up.
He just looks like the DVD cover.
Yeah. True Grit. He looks like this. Gravelly, not the little girl. Kind of in like dirty clothes. Mustache, beard, long gangly hair. And you see that not only does he have one eye patch, but he has two.
Oh,
One on each eye.
so he's blind.
And you just see him. Yeah, he's wasted.
That's gonna be real easy to. Can I try to like lift up one of the eye patches without waking him?
You'll have to give me a pretty good sly roll if you would like to try.
I don't know.
You could always
'Cause
you could always recoup with because you're a bird.
Oh
There.
Jesus! Yeah, I'll go back and I'll let everybody know.
Okay. So you fly back in and you kind of squawk out as the rest are eating and getting the bar kind of cleaned up. That the hunter that you saw last night is out in the alley, and you and we'll say that at least a couple of you are clever enough to know that he did not have two eye patches the previous night.
Oh,
But it's possible that maybe humans change their cotton fur.
Yeah, maybe he just needs him to sleep. Like it's
Does
like
he-
a sleep mask.
Does he smell the same?
Yep. Smells like, but it smells drenched in alcohol and blood.
Does he have visible blood on him?
He does around his hands and his face. You can see around his eyes are also kind of bloody.
Well, this man is.
Did he take her eyes, put in his eyes?
Or maybe he's another victim. We have an eye thief. the newest line of the Apple products.
You see a person wheeling a cart go by, and he's selling apples. He's like, get the new, the new Apple. These are the 11th gen from way out in Fuji.
That is where the most high class apples come from.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
Mhm.
that somewhere.
Fucking better be high class.
How much they
So,
cost?
Rat Boy, what are we gonna?
Oh, hey, my name's Luke.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Luke. Rat Boy, what are we gonna do?
Well, I think the frog had a valid concern about whether or not this hunter has the witch's eyes in his eyes.
It's very astute.
Gotta check
So
the-
how do we get him back?
I don't know.
I can't get over cat's cat watching this.
I mean, like, okay, so Luke, does he know of us? Like, the familiars?
He definitely saw you all when he was killing the witch.
Well, I'm wondering, can, like, somebody, like, cozy up to him? Like,
I will
try
say
to-
he at least has his eyes covered, so he wouldn't see you all immediately anyway.
Being the brash, impatient type, I'll pounce on up and slice off one of his eye patches.
Ooh.
Just like the little
Oh, on the side?
yeah, and try to just
Alright,
like
let's
use the
see.
people with me.
Also, would I happen to be carrying any kind of plague that might be useful?
We could say you do, but it's not fast enough to affect in a week's time.
It's just like it's a novel virus.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can still do it. We know that after we're done with this game, he's fucked.
Yeah, it's the moral victory.
We might all die at the end of this, but then we know that like later on he died too.
Yeah, so you give him the plague, and then Carlo, why don't you roll? Are you trying to be sneaky about it or like strong about it?
I'll be sneaky about it, so that's my stronger thing.
All right, go for it, sly. I guess quick if you want even.
Oh, I got a grand total of 6.
All right, we'll say you cut it, but also catch his skin, and he like, oh, and like puts his hand up, but like in that split second, you saw a very swollen, closed like eyelid that's like big and puffy and gross, like pus and blood. Looks like it's been crusted there. And like, what the fuck was that? And he's like kind of spinning his head around, looking left and right, but like has his eye covered and has his other thing. That's all good, Brandon. If you need to, I gotta pee anyway. And, so it happened. And you can tell as soon as he opens his mouth and says that you just smell booze and who the fuck is there? Didn't you have enough with me the other night? If you're just gonna kill me, kill me.
Oh, I guess this isn't the guy then.
No, you definitely recognize it's him.
Oh, shit. Well, I mean, he asked for it.
Just slit his throat.
Yeah, I'll jump around to the other side and cut off his other eye patch.
maybe do a quick then,
Okay.
or a fierce if you would like to be strong about it.
A
10?
10
Ooh.
for a quick one.
All right. We'll say you. You deftly jump around his arm, jump up, and do like a cool like ninja-esque just whoosh, as you dive through the air. And yeah, also this eye is puffy, swollen shut, and yeah, he screams again, and he's like, "Look, I did what you asked of me. I don't know what else I can do. Please, I got her eyes."
So he's just a pawn in this shit.
Yeah. I'll be like, an eye for an eye. Wait. Who do you go for?
And oh, they're gone. All right. Well, we'll do a pause, and I'll go pee. Maybe make yourself another little drink.
I throw the rat at him.
Oh, my nose! Ah! All right, BRP.
We're watching all that stuff.
Thanks for watching. Oh yeah, I'll mute stream really quick.
Yeah,
5
so
viewers though. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. They'll be right back. We'll see if these guys can kill this blind man.
Guys.
Oh.
Or
We're-
with Kat when she made me.
And we're
make
back,
some-
baby.
Oh.
Time. Oh.
Are we doing a shot?
Yeah.
I think I only have gin.
Arlo, aren't you drinking your like $3 bottle of wine right now?
I'm nursing it slowly. But I need to like have a productive day
An
today.
entire bottle of balsamic vinegar.
I dare you. What are the odds?
I would not.
What are the odds?
That would make me so sick.
What are the odds?
1 in 106.
That's okay. Ready?
3, 2, 1.
4.
32.
Ah.
Try again.
Yeah. 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
You have to choose
We'll see.
1 out of 5. That's what you have to choose.
Good. I like that.
Okay.
1 out of 5? Really?
1 out of 5.
Okay, ready. 3,
Jesus.
2, 1.
1.
2.
2000.
Ah. Okay, 3 out of 5.
More time.
Brandon, just do it in your cool.
To all the familiars out there, baby.
Oh, hold on. Hold
I've
on.
got my feet up.
I'll drink my green tea or my diet green citrus.
I don't know if this is cold enough for me to take a sip of yet. I'm gonna burn the shit out of myself.
To the dead witch.
Hey, oh.
Fucker.
Oh, it wasn't so bad.
Ugh.
Hotter.
All right. So in case Gabs or Brands didn't hear, Carlo went up, split the other side of the other eye patch, and it's swollen shut, full of pussy and blood. And
Pussy.
basically, it looks like this wound is very fresh and yeah, he screams, please, you paid me, our job's over. I guess my eyes should be closed. My job's over. I did what you asked. I don't have him on me anymore. I gave him to the guard.
Oh.
We all 5 look at each other.
Squeak, squeak.
Fuck, there's something going on with God, I guess, in this town.
They could be devoutly religious and oppressively perfect.
And I'll meow at him. Do you speak cat?
I'm gonna roll for that one. He could be like a raving madman. Or like magic user or something. I lost my dice. Oh, there it is.
I'm the voice of the void.
We'll say 5+ he does. Oh, yep. He speaks cat. He's a druid that knows speak with animals.
Hey!
And he's like, and then he snaps his fingers and you can see his like throat glow green for a second and was, are you a cat?
If I say no, would you believe me?
No. That or you are imitating a cat and very good at it.
We're all cats here.
Okay.
I in my bird voice try to say meow.
Was that a bird imitating a cat?
I don't know if it sounds like
He like grabs his eyes and like with one hand like that, and then also grabs his head and he's like, "Fuck! How wasted did I get?"
We're here to help you get back our witch's eyes.
You want to get the witch's eyes back? And I just. Why would the guard? The guard already has them. Aren't you with the guard?
If I said yes, would you believe us?
If you made a what is it? Not sly. Yeah, sly. Or which one was clever? Was clever lie to people? Yeah, clever's interact with humans.
Got a natural 6.
Yeah, we'll say he's wasted enough. He believes you. He's like, oh, okay, yeah, just whatever you need me to do. I'm not much help in this state.
What state are you in?
Jesus.
No, ignore that question. Where?
Oh God, okay.
Where are the eyes, and what happened to yours?
I gave the eyes to the guards. They came last night, ripped me out of the bar, and told me to go do this. They said they'd pay my tab off, and I went and I got them. You all saw it, but and oh wait, I don't know that you're her pet. I'm just kidding. Retcon. Yeah, I went. There was some pesky animals, ugly rabbit, and then I got him, took him back to the church, and the cat hurt. And then I came back here. I blacked out for a long time. I remember knives, and I got and then he realizes, and any of you can look. He has just a massive wound on the back of his head. I remember getting hit too, and I guess I'm here now.
What do they want with the eyes?
I don't know. I'm just a middleman.
Well, you've served us well. May you rest in peace forever. And I'll kind of look at everyone and be like,
Yeah, he starts screaming, "Please, God!"
let's just push him over and run away. I don't think anything else
I give him a little nibble, a little plague nibble.
Oh no, I'm gonna die in 2 to 3 weeks. I hope somebody knows cure disease in this town.
They
I
don't.
They don't.
push him on his head and try to like push him over.
There's only like level 2 clerics here, not 3. Yeah, you guys shove him down. He's pretty much just a drunk, bleeding sack, and he falls down. You guys kind of leave the alley. A little bit of attention has kind of been pointed in your direction as there's been a lot of screaming, but you make it out of there, and we'll say it's kind of early mid-afternoon.
Thanks for the help, buddy. And then we just push him over
Yep. And
And-
as
and
you,
give him the plague.
you all smell your paws and wings, and what do frogs have? Flippers have the scent of months of no showering or washing and beer in his blood. Thankfully, DNA tracking isn't in this timeline, but you kind of get away, and what's the move? I will say it's mid early or early in the middle after or evening, and
That was a
Oh,
long
wait.
conversation.
yeah, we got to keep it moving. The way I kind of run resting is when it gets to nighttime, you can choose to rest and you'll lose a danger point. None of you have any, but if you don't, you get more tired, and I will, like, if you want to be out at night, and I'll gift you a danger point.
Do we know what our max danger points are?
So basically, so danger point is basically kind of like your health in a way. If you ever roll a score, and with your bonus added, and you roll equal or under your danger point, you're basically out. You get killed, you get kidnapped. You might not be killed or anything, they might stick you in a bird cage or something, which maybe I'd let you try and free them, or whatever the situation is.
The
And,
fuck you.
And so kind of it's kind of like your health in that way. So I think so basically with it's your stats. So if you have like a +2 in something, you could have like a danger of I think you could have like a danger of 11, roll a 10, get a 12 or something. You would still be safe, but people with +13 could have like a danger of 12, roll a 10 and get a 13 and still be safe. But
So it's almost like it's like using a spell save DC as a health, where we would roll the number.
yeah, and if you get under
So
it,
with no modifiers, we could max out at 10 danger points essentially.
correct.
Okay, cool.
Oh yeah. But yeah,
Alright.
you can also be like, kind of use it as a, and then yeah, using your spell gives you a danger point, and then yeah, you can. It's kind of like a kind of currency in that way, where you can be like, I have 0 danger points. Maybe I want to spy on people at night or something, and be like, I want to risk it because I feel like I have that room to wiggle. But it's up to you if you want to play it more safe.
So he
Wiggle.
said. Sorry.
Go for it.
Oh, okay. So he said that he gave the eyes to the guards, who then took them to the church. Correct? Did I get that right?
That's what it sounds like from this raving drunk madman.
So I think our next step is obvious. We got to go sneak in the back of the church and see if we can spy on some people.
Are we gonna kill God?
What?
What?
By Jove, they've done it. You also have so kind of the way that I set it up, and it's all, I'm not cheating, I can show it if you ask. I have basically every day shit happens, whether you're there or not. And if you every day has like events. So you could do something like, I don't think we're strong enough, let's go get items or something, or I want to chase this trail and you want to go over there, so you have, right now it's still day 1, so you have kind of time as a currency to spend, where you can be like, I want to try and get stronger on these earlier days while we're still trying to put stuff together. And but yeah, if it's getting down to the line, I would maybe more focus in, but it's up to you. Like if you have to fight God right now, could you beat him?
Oh, easily.
You got plant growth and just through the butt.
Have you ever met a rat who didn't believe he could fight God?
On their Wikipedia page it says like, rat fights God.
Rarely wins, but frequently tries.
Rats are known as like the Doctor Strange to the Dormammu. It's like, there's just so many of them eventually.
Have you seen the Suicide Squad?
Yeah, you guys gotta throw a bunch of balls at the wall and maybe one will stick.
Yeah. All right.
Rat balls.
Well, I guess I don't know what kind of items rodents and the like can use.
Cheese.
Well, we've got a meal stuffed in our hats.
I guess you could look. Rings are very common that I've heard in these kind of games. Finding magic rings or bracelets or crowns. Sometimes clothes.
There's some flowers.
Okay, yeah. That sounds good. Let's go look for, I don't know.
Up to you. Or you could go spy on the church, or you could just fuck off. I don't care.
Well, I am going to. I'll go spy on the church tonight, and I'll just ask that you guys pick something up for me on your little shopping adventure.
I'll go with you.
Well, what if, because it's mid to late afternoon right now, what if we search for items now in the town while it's daytime and there's bustling to kind of cover up the noise we make, and then we spend the night in the rafters of the church and keep an eye on the comings and goings?
That also sounds like a good option. I've heard of a magical area of flowers that has been described to us, so it might be worth investigating as an important location.
There's a magical world out there.
I want to see this church.
Okay. We're getting mid-late evening, guys. Let's move it on.
I'll go with Bird Boy to the church.
All right, we're splitting party. Always works out.
Baby. Woo! Shoot!
Okay, so we got Carlo and Patrick going to the church, and the other three to the shops. Going to the shops, Cat?
Yeah, sounds good.
Sorry, Rabbit. Okay. So we'll do the church first.
Cat, give us a meal while we're gone.
So, Carlo, you slink your way, and Patrick, you can fly in his shadow. And as you kind of cut through like the kind of middle, you get to like this kind of like town center, with like a really intricate kind of fountain that has like tree trunks kind of going up, and instead of flowers, or instead of leaves, I mean like water's coming down, kind of like a weeping willow looking thing. And definitely crowded at this point with a lot of people in these emerald green robes, but nobody seems to mind just a random cat and bird anywhere if you are flying above or whatever. But yeah, and you do see a lot of guards, especially as you get more towards the church. And yeah, you look up and it's this massive kind of like one massive trunk, and then kind of three form out of it to make these spires, with their plumage at the top and kind of like steeples, and yeah, a large intricate balcony above this massive doorway that has no doors, just like kind of open at all times. And where windows should be, there's no glass, but there is just, yeah, big entrances of kind of just open to the outside, big arches.
Well, that's perfect for me. No fucking windows are the bane of my goddamn existence.
No, I am the bane of your existence.
Oh shit! You were born.
You were born in the church.
I'm gonna kind of like gesture up to the windowless windows and just kind of say, "Hey, I think I'm gonna go up there. Do you want to take the ground?"
I mean, I can climb. It's just a tree.
True. Nobody's gonna notice a cat just on the ceiling.
Yeah, I'll sneak under someone's robes and walk into the church.
All right, we'll say you get inside, and you see like out of the ground is like sculpted rows of pews, and all made of wood, and yeah, many rows leading to the front, where there's a big altar, and this tree, almost a smaller tree, grows up, and you see the depiction of Jesus Christ on a I'm just kidding.
Damn
it! You see, it looks like it's a wooden sculpture of a man in a chair that looks very kind of imposing, and has a crown of roses, like a wreath, that's the word I was looking for, on his head, and he's sitting in the chair, and you look at his face, and even though you can almost feel its gaze, you realize that it has no eyes in this carving.
That seemed important.
And there are just a couple people, like somebody's putting in pamphlets in the pews. You know that kind of like the holy day of this church is kind of in 3 days, kind of basically the Sunday is in 2 days. So getting set up for service, kind of someone's dusting the statue that you're looking at, and people are just kind of, yeah, milling around their business. There's kind of guards chatting near the front door. I don't know. So yeah, a couple people praying in the back.
I would love to listen in on some chatter from the guards.
Sure. Give me a sly.
Not fantastic. It's a 5.
We'll say you fly a little too close. You don't hit the 6 is the simple roll. You don't quite hit it, but so you hear him be like, "Man, last night was fucking crazy, bro." Oh, get out of here, bird. Oh, dude, that
That's
bird
all-
with a hat shit on me, and kind of shoo
Shit
you
on-
off.
I'm gonna take a shit on him.
All right, yeah, you hit him like right on the shoulder, and he's like, "Oh, what the fuck?" And like, another one's like, "Ah," and he like throws him a rag and fucking hate living in a goddamn forest.
That's-
The infrastructure here is horrible.
So that's all I got was last night was crazy, bro.
Yeah, you didn't roll good enough. I made it a simple roll, and you didn't quite make it.
Damn.
We'll say that you also noticed that there are a couple of like side rooms of this church where like, you know, maybe offices or whatever. Could be as well as obvious. I meant to mention like doors that look like they would lead up to these steeples of the church, as well as up to that balcony or whatever.
Are there any like sources of flame in here? Like,
No, it's just like all natural light.
it's too bad.
As well as, I mean, like, yeah, there is magic, so I'm sure, you know, if it's ever night and somebody needed it, they could just, whatever one of you guys conjure light. And
I
stuff
can-
like that.
Poop fire.
It is still just a big tree if you want to just light it up.
Can I get close enough to the statue to like tell if it's like real wood or if it's just like, is it living or is it like?
Sure. Yeah, you walk up and you can tell that it is just wood, but it's definitely been kind of like blessed in a way. You don't yeah, you having lived in a forest, the witches never like really mentioned what the church is all about, but you know that it kind of just is a church, and there you can tell that this isn't like a sentient thing or anything.
Great. I'm
You said that there was like a steeple.
Yep, there's like the 3 kind of steeples of the church that have like a winding wood staircase going up.
I would love to, since I fucked up on the ground level, I'm gonna
Fly up.
there.
So you get to the top, and there's a large, which of the steeples would you like to go to? Like the left, like if you're looking at the front of the church, the like left, middle, or right?
Middle.
Okay, so you go up, and there's a massive metal, just like, you know, church bell that, you know, that you can think of, as well as a trap door going down, and a big like rope hanging off to the side to ring the bell.
Tempting. Super tempting. I'll leave the rope alone for now. What does the trap door look like?
Just the old kind of cast iron circle, lift it up kind of thing.
Can I lift it?
Give me a fierce.
Jesus.
bird.
This one. Holy shit, that's an 11.
Oh, nice. All right. So, by God's grace, you you get in the perfect position, grab it with your feet, just and you managed to flip it on open.
All right, I would like to go in.
Sure. Down the middle one, you kind of descend, and you find that there's like no real rooms. You kind of just get back into you go down, and halfway down you find a way out onto that balcony out on the front of the church, and then it kind of just goes down back, kind of splits off to a platform where you could go up the other two, and then also down. If I'm explaining it right, basically it's like a middle spiral staircase down to a platform where you can get to the balcony, and then off to the two sides is columns that go both up and down to the other ones, and then yeah. So you're kind of just back
Okay.
in the main like antechamber kind of thing.
All right. I feel very accomplished that I lifted that shit.
Yeah,
I'll try another of the spires.
sure. You go up the left or right?
Left.
Okay, so you go up, and you find another trapdoor that is currently open, but it's lower. And as you go up, you see that this is a room with multiple prison cells. And you look around, and you can see there's also another floor above you with another trapdoor. While you were up at the other one, we'll say that you saw that there was another bell on that tower as well, as well as the right tower. But you didn't see much else, just more trapdoors. And then, but you look around this kind of prison room. Sorry, my music stopped. And you see the room is circular, and kind of see cages on all sides made of thick roots of this tree, and currently no one seems to be being held captive or anything, but you can definitely see that there are there's like buckets in each one. It looks like just like rags on the floor, very like shit conditions for if you were in here. These people seem, if you step out of line, you are yeah, it get rough for you.
Is there anything else of note in there that I can like
no,
take?
it's just I mean, you can take like the little sheets if you want. They're nothing much of note. There's no like desk or it
I
looks
go
like
out
people, yeah,
and
people.
got everybody with like being a ghost?
Yeah, you. What the fuck is that? You see, like, yeah, it's yeah, it looks like people get brought up here, thrown in a cage, and kind of, yeah, like stripped of their stuff and kind of left there.
Oh, okay.
You see, there's like blood on the bar, like the wooden bars, and
Shit.
you know, that's about it.
Does it seem like magical? Like, can I fly through the bars, or
You
does
can
it
fly
like?
through the bars. You can also tell that like currently they're all unlocked, so it's not like there's anything like stopping people from going in or out. If that were to maybe if it got locked, maybe that would change. Or it does seem like, yeah, there's no like big old like
Locking mechanism.
locking mechanism, because it is like wood, but it is
So maybe there's some kind of magic they put on it as
Yeah.
well.
good question.
That'd be interesting. All right, so I'm gonna fly back out. You said that the other one I'd noticed it just had a bell.
From the top, you didn't go kind of like halfway, like yeah, that one's kind of like halfway through, and like if you were to go up again, you could. So your dungeoneering's good enough that you could be like, and now there would be another church bell, but you could go up the other one if you wanted.
I mean, I'll check it out.
So in this one, you find a couple more pages, but you do find a kind of shelving, like a curio kind of case that it has some papers here and there kind of scattered about, and Um,
Can I read?
give me a clever.
Let's go.
See if you can understand these big words.
Well, fuck. That's a 5.
Unfortunately, you see that there's definitely like charts and little, a lot of like ledgers, like maybe who was here and when, but you can't really decipher too much else from that.
Okay. And you said there's like drawers and shit?
Yeah, they're just more paper. I'll roll for you, see if you find something.
Sick.
Okay, we'll say you find
Generous God.
we will say that you find a little pouch of, well, let's say like 5 gold pieces.
All right.
You
I'm
wanna
gonna-
note that down if you want to take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to grab that.
We'll say
It's gonna weigh me down.
Yeah, it's light enough for a bird your size to carry.
Sweet. And I look around the room. There's not anything else of note.
Yeah, more cages that also are empty. Yeah.
Any more-
I'll say that these ones look much more recently used than the other one.
Oh.
And yeah, you also know from like having lived outside town and what you've heard it, as well as the thing here is if you're not doing exactly your job pretty much at like any time, they'll try and charge you with just about anything, like
Jesus.
littering like unintentionally here is even like you just drop some paper or something and don't pick it up. Definitely like utopian type stuff where people will come here and be held, either punished physically, and if the crime you commit is too severe,
Interesting. All right. And I don't see any more like trapdoors and shit that I can.
there's another trapdoor up, but you would be able to know that it takes you back outside to the bell tower.
Okay. All right. Well then, cool. I'll fly out of this room.
All right, let's say you two fly off and run off, and we'll meet up with our other team. You find yourself outside of a row of kind of the magic district, a bunch of giant, massive flowers, like sunflowers, big sunflower, like growing up, one to the left, the back, the front, and side, where it's like 4 splitting off, and then kind of just a door carved into the front of them, kind of making these different houses. Some are sunflowers and daisies and roses. And what kind of building you looking for? Kitty cat, Gabs, or Brands? You're muted, cat. Still muted, cat. Oh, there you are. What's up?
What about like a pet store, like a Pet Smart?
Okay,
Like
we can find.
accessories?
You can find a little pet and accessory mart. We'll say it's a bunch of lily pads growing out in a bunch of directions, and you go in through the front, and in the center you can see like the stems of this one. The door's open. You see like stems growing out of the middle of the hut, growing in all directions to form these walls. And yeah, you find a bunch of food, collars, leashes. You don't see a shop owner as you walk in, but doesn't seem to be anything too crazy.
No magical pet supplies.
Yeah, just kind of regular stuff. You can all give me a clever if you want. Maybe search the back top shelves, kind of the high end stuff if you want.
Where did I even put my die? Nope.
Is there like a little vest that I could wear with my cowboy hat?
Yeah, you find a leather vest. It has a little tiny sheriff badge on it too.
Heck yeah, that's what I want. Okay. And I want to try to find a rope.
Oh, okay.
Wait, a clever? Is
Oh,
that
Yeah.
what you
that's
said?
sad.
Yep.
A
You
can give-
9.
9's really good. Gabby, you want to do a clever roll?
Yeah. Oh, nugget.
Why don't you just roll it and roll 20? Oh, so why didn't I just do that? So it's fine.
I got a 5.
Ooh.
All right, that's too
Plus
low as well, but
1.
Oh.
6.
Oh! that's good enough. So we'll say that Kat, you search the back shelf and help guide Gabby the frog as well, and you both are able to find. You come across a few little weird things that are just kind of too big for you, but you do find one collar that around the neck has kind of a like Saint Bernard style like keg, and when you open it on one end you realize that it's basically like a barrel of holding, where it's like a bag of holding but like around, you can wear it as a collar.
That's pretty slick.
Oh, that's nice. We could
Well-
use that. We could put that on the cat.
You can put it on you. You're a rabbit. You're big enough if you
I'm
want.
big enough? Okay.
Well,
yeah,
it
I want
depends what kind of rabbit you want. One of those big fat like
Yeah,
dog size.
big rabbit.
All right. So you can put it on if you want to.
Yeah, because that's gonna hold our eyeballs eventually.
Oh, there you go. So you
So
grab
now-
that and just hop out to another store.
Yeah, let's continue our shopping trip.
Yeah.
Want to add to their outfits really quick? I got a vest.
Oh yeah, you can get more accessories if you want.
Just weighed the fuck down with all the stuff she's wearing.
Yeah.
I want to grab a chain for the cat to match the fedora.
Okay, there you go.
Wait, what is the pigeon? The pigeon already has a little eye thingy.
He has a monocle. You get him a pocket watch.
Yeah. I just want some gifts for my friends.
A little tuxedo. Yes.
Yeah.
So you
grabbed
all-
that.
all right.
in my case.
You get him a little outfit and you hop over back out into the main street, and then you hear behind you hear like an elf walk out and be like, "What? Where did all my stuff go?" And then you're like, "Oh, just keep moving." And then where else? Anything else y'all looking for?
School shoot.
Yeah. Let's look for some rings. Where would we find magical items that were small? Like a
Like a
jewelry
magic-
shop?
Yeah, like a magic jeweler maybe. So you go over to we'll say it's the Sunflowers store, and the door is closed. There's a glass door, but we'll say Gabby can just like stretch her tongue out, grab the handle, and it quick enough, and you guys
Yeah.
kind of hop inside, and you see from the back there's a rows of like glass cases, and then like a glass kind of countertop, and you see like all kinds of different odds and ends, necklaces, bangles, rings, and stuff. And then from the back you see like a half orc just kind of like messing inside some big countertops, like kind of dusting on the inside, and you didn't appear to hear y'all hop in.
Cat saying something.
Kat, you're saying something we're not hearing.
Are you joking?
Oh, now we are.
My God.
It
Ah.
helps, like when you get really close to the camera, we can hear you better.
Okay, so I'm pretty sly and quick. So I would like to jump up on the table and grab as much as possible without hopefully the orc seeing me, and putting it in my little Saint Bernard case.
cat, but it's in a glass case.
Oh, okay. Well, the toad needs to help us out and take their tongue and go and lift the glass up so I can grab some stuff.
You can tell from if you're going for the main counter, it's like one of those like you have to reach in from the back type things.
Oh my god.
Gotta kill him, you guys.
I'm gonna sneak around the back of the counter and
Okay.
try to get into the case from the back.
All right. So as you do that, we'll say you're clever enough. You can tell that there's locks on them, but you do see like one of those old style jail type key rings around the orc's waistband.
Okay, I'm gonna sneak up behind the orc, and I'm going to very gently use unseen hand to take the
Ooh! All right. Give me a sly roll, Brandon.
I'm so fucking nervous. That is a 12.
That's amazing. All right, you
Yeah.
use your magic, so you take one.
Again.
You use one danger point. Or you get one danger point, and then you
Yeah.
you so deftly, having done this so many times, stirring the stew with your mage hand, and you quickly steal the whole ring, and not only that, the mage hands like quickly grab the different keys so it silences any jingling, and at the same time, just the little bit of weight that has left the orc's belt, it knocks over some more jewelry in the case to the left, so it's like, oh shit, and it'll buy you some more time as they try and kind of reassemble. It's like there's like one of those mannequin hands in there with a bunch of rings on that you like, oh, they all fell off, god damn it. So they'll buy you some more time as you try and use these keys.
All right. Yeah. I take the keys back over to the case and I try to pop it open.
All right, you going for
Why?
one like you're going for one just like along the countertop, or like someone on the wall, like
Well,
more
what-
away from the back. You could guess
What
that
looks like it had the best.
you could tell, yeah, that front counter definitely has the more items, but you're like closer to the orc, and then the wall more away, like closer to the door, has more of the common stuff, but you're closer to the door.
What looks like it has the best, highest quality stuff?
Definitely the counter.
Then I'm going for the counter.
All right. So we'll say with your 12 that you can just glide the glove over, and you even can try a couple keys before, and then you get it, and it kind of like just kind of slides open, and you hop up there, or whoever wants to go up there, and like get in the case to grab something.
Yeah, I'm going in. I'm getting
Anyone else?
everything. Like, can I fit a ring on each limb?
Can I stand underneath him and he can like toss me some stuff to put in my thingy?
Oh
Let's-
yeah, stick it in the barrel of holding. I'm just gonna pass stuff down to her.
Yeah.
All right, well, okay, so we'll say that you each have to give me, unless you're just gonna be like, fuck it, just go, go, go. That'll be noisy. If you're trying
I'll
to be
do,
like,
fistfuls with my unseen hand.
just like, doosh, doosh. All right, then both of you give me sly. Brandon, you'll take another danger point then if you're gonna use your magic again.
Will using the magic give me any kind of like advantage on this?
We'll say that you don't have to like be in the case to like push it all down. You can just be like,
Okay.
you're like already on the ground.
With my advantage, I rolled a 10.
Ooh. You just
What is it again? Is it sly?
yeah. Unless you don't give a shit. If you just want to get it done, you can do quick. If you're trying to like
Either way, it's a 6.
okay. We'll say that you manage to get 3 rings of some sort because you're going quickly, and then a bracelet and a necklace. And then as you hear that, the orc is like, what the fuck is going, and then turns his head and sees you all and is going to make a lunge at you all. Or
Cheese it!
not at Gabby. Yeah, cheese it.
Hit the bricks!
So we'll say, Gabby, you were more away from that, so you could start running or hopping away. But Kat and Brandon, give me quick rolls.
Easy.
Also, I've got 2 danger points now.
So yeah, if you roll 2 or under, you're in for some
got-
trouble.
Okay.
I got an 8.
Nice.
You said it's quick?
Mm-hmm.
9.
Hell yeah. So you two have done this before. You managed to duck this big galoot's grasp as he dives for you and sprint out the door, and he comes chasing after you. So you can decide if you want to just kind of duck out, or if you want to try and go somewhere else too, you can. Or just get out into the forest again. Maybe regroup back at the hut or something.
We've got a whole barrel of holding.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much can my thingy like hold? Is that like? I also
Yeah,
have
it can-
text-
It can hold it. It can hold a good bit, but like if you're gonna run down the block and just go into another building, that orc might follow you.
Mm,
That's true. I don't know. It sounds like we got 5 items, correct? Well, that's
Yes.
1 for each of us. Let's go back and divide it up.
sounds good to me.
All right, so it's getting pretty late. You all get back to the hut, and we'll say you meet the recon team out there, and you hand, or I guess paw or Lucky Rabbit's foot, a item to everybody. Everybody, give me a clever roll to see if you know what your item can do.
I got a 2.
All right, Carlo, you know that this necklace that you're wearing, it's really pretty, but if you want to invoke it at any time, it might be a random effect.
I also got a 2.
So you slip a ring around your neck like a collar. It has a big purple amethyst gem, and if you ever want to use it, it could be good or bad.
They're clever.
Yeah.
10?
I got
Oh,
a
Kat.
10.
Oh, you both got 10s. Okay, so Kat and Gabby, you Kat, you put the bangle around your neck because it just fits like a little necklace just on top of your little barrel. And it also has a sheriff's star on it for some reason. You know that yours is a one-use item that you basically can go put them up, and it is like a hold person, and you and they stay in that position.
Oh, yeah.
For how long?
We'll say like an hour, and it's just like a one user. You get one time with it. How about you got a 10, Gabby? So you put one of the rings on. It can fit around your neck or your leg if you wanted. I don't know how big your toad is, but we'll say that you know it has a nice blue sapphire in it, and you can fly now.
What?
It just gives you flying.
Did we
Come on up.
just make a Stubby?
Yep.
This is an origin story.
This
my
is canon. And then
Stubby's fucking origin.
Patrick, you got a 6. Unfortunately, that's not high enough, but we'll say that's your ring, which is green, fits around your neck. It doesn't have a gem, but it's a nice like carved jade around your neck. That you can use, and who knows what it'll do. Or how many charges it has.
So can we just?
Sorry,
can we
Cat,
just
don't hear
try
you.
'em?
You could. You don't know if it's a one-use thing, if it's gonna cause a big explosion in your hut, if it's gonna hurt you, if you'll hurt someone else. How many uses it has.
Because it could just be a one and doneer.
Well, even if it is a one and done, I mean, I could use it in battle, but what good is it gonna do? We don't know. There's no way to know.
It could kill the bad guy, the big BEG.
I guess I'll hold on to it. But if I find out that I could have been using it the whole time, I'll be real mad.
That's the risk.
Well,
What were you saying, Cat?
Because we're at the hut, right?
Yep, you all are back
The other
home.
option is I aim it at the wall of potions and just fire.
Oh god. All the alchemical fire just falls.
At this time, can I also present the bird and the cat with the gifts we like stole from the
Yeah.
pet store?
So
Hi,
Patrick.
bird.
Oh yeah, go for it, Cat.
I got you a tuxedo. I thought it'd look good with your outfit, with your hat. Can you put it on? Thanks. Kitty cat, I got you a chain. You should wear it. Okay, thanks.
It's beautiful.
How lovely. All right. So we'll say it is now nighttime. Anybody that wants to sleep can sleep and lose a danger level. Anybody that wants to stay up will gain a danger level, and you can go about the town at night.
On the way back to the church.
Ooh.
I want to go to the church too.
Oh shit!
Anyone else?
I'm gonna sleep.
Pat?
Bro. What else haven't we explored that we've heard about or talked about? I'm gonna go back to the bar.
Okay. So we'll do Patrick first then. So Patrick, you go to the bar, and you see that it is very similar to that morning. There's only a couple people there. You can assume because of how oppressively perfect this town is, people are often not getting shit-faced or anything like that. But you do see our friendly hunter at the bar as well. And as you walk in, you see the same barmaid from earlier serving, and he goes, "Melissa, please, just one more. You know I'm good for it. I just need another job." He goes, "Dale, I swear you literally cannot see right now. You have cat claw marks all over your face." So yeah, but I'm good for it. How is being drunk even fun if you're blind? He's like, "I can feel it. I swear. I just want more." She's like, fine, just please don't make this like, don't get so drunk that you cause a scene. The guard's been watching me," and she like slides him another drink. Like, I cannot get in trouble again. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. And he takes a thick glug.
Are there guard in there?
There's not in there. All of you will be able to see there. There are many patrols though. And yeah.
Is there anybody else in the bar that seems to be like having a conversation?
Just a couple more elves in the back. If you want to try and sneak in on their little convo.
Yeah, I wanna listen to what's being said.
Give me a sly. And remember, if you roll a 1, you're out.
No, but that's a 5.
Yeah, they're gonna be like, the fuck is a bird doing in the bar? Shoot.
All right,
And, like, one will cast Mage Hand and kind of smack you towards the door.
Before they do that, I'm gonna shit on their whatever they're eating or drinking.
You perfectly aim your poop and it smacks into their bread and they kind of shoot
Yeah.
you up. And
Take your shit bread, bro.
And you
I hope he's-
definitely, as you get shoot out, you see guards passing by, and you're like, you still have eyes on that hunter. Yeah, he's always here. We don't even need to pay him much mind.
So it might be all the guard.
We'll never escape the corrupt guard storyline.
I attack.
Is it corrupt if they're all in on it? And then,
All right.
so you do that. What are the rest of you guys doing? Going to church? Take me to church?
Yeah.
All right, so you kind of interweave through the back kind of alleys and stay to the shadows, and you get to this church, and you see there are guards outside, but you climb in through the windows, and as you look about, you see some hovering motes of light in the air that kind of outline two figures that look like guards, and then one that is wearing the same but has a very ornate, almost popish headpiece. And you can't really make out their faces or any details because of the light. And you can't hear them. You can tell they're murmuring, but after a moment or two, they turn and head off into one of these side rooms. You shooting them?
No, I'm not. A confessional, is that where they're going?
No. They're going into like an office on the side.
Carlo!
What? It's the church.
I turn to the cat and I say, hey, you want to go look at that Jesus statue over there?
Yeah, I do. I'm glad that you knew that I did. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I do. I'm glad that you knew that I did. Is
Maybe
there? Yeah. Is there anyone in the pews, God?
Nope. Place is empty other than that.
Okay. Well, follow my lead. I have this crazy idea.
Cool. Let's go check out the statue.
Cool. I'm gonna hop like a rabbit.
You bound forward. You get to the door kind of just as they close it behind them, and you can hear murmuring. If you guys want to try and like break in, you could. I'll make you do a clever roll if you just want to try to listen at the door.
I want to go for the statue in the main.
In the
sanctuary.
middle? Okay.
Like,
I
yeah.
don't want to listen. Okay,
I'll
okay,
leave.
okay.
I'll leave the rabbit if she wants to listen.
Can't we do both?
I have no concern of Alvin matters of the church.
Okay, fine. Let's go. You're right. I trust you right now. Let's go and do the statue thing.
Or you listen and I'll meet you at the statue. I'll scout everything out.
Oh, okay. But do you have any clever?
If I had to put on a scale of 0 to 3, I would say it's a 0.
So is mine. You're right. Let's just
So
go
the
to
two
statue.
dumbest to do the.
Well, let's
the
just.
spy
Can I
work.
roll on mine?
You could roll if you want. I might make stuff difficult if you fuck up.
A 9.
Ooh, okay. So while you do have big old bunny ears, so you slap one to the wall, yeah. And And you hear the three voices, and you hear the kind of most authoritarian of the three say, "All of our plans are in motion. I just need you to keep an eye on that witch hunter and make sure that everything stays in line. We have our meeting in a couple days, and after that, we should put our plans more in motion. We should speed things up before anything gets wrong." And then you hear one of the other guards say, "Sir, we're doing the best that we can. Why don't we just throw him in one of the cells upstairs so we can't bring attention to ourselves? Like, no one will know if a drunk idiot's off the street. Like, I'm afraid others might. We need to play this as natural as possible. We head to the graveyard in a couple days. And after that, we need to finish this once and for all."
Oh shit. Okay.
Now, get out of here.
Okay, is that it?
And then you start hearing boots move towards the door.
Okay, so I'm gonna hop away and observe the statue.
Alright, what are you doing, sheep? Go ba.
So when you get it because that's what sheep say.
Ba, ba.
When we were here earlier today, we saw they were cleaning, right? So has the statue already been cleaned,
Yep, it looks dusted.
dusted? So
Ready
I'll,
for a service.
with my cleverness, I'll assume that it's not going to be cleaned again. So I would like to carefully climb up this statue
Okay.
and get to the point that I'm at its eye level.
Okay.
And after I kind of scuttle on up, it's wood,
Mhm.
so I want to use a claw inside of the eye hole and kind of make a little kind of in a place that's inconspicuous.
Okay.
Make a little dent, a little groove, and I would like to take one of Bird's seeds from
Oh.
fire that I took and
Yeah.
plant them in the eye holes.
Okay. You do so.
And then I'll just kind of jump down, land on all fours, and then I'll look at the hair that's hopping in. I'll be, it's done.
Ew. I'm confused. Well, why did you do that?
Well, if it's relevant, it'll come up, and if it's not, then it's just a side story.
It might not.
Oh, okay. Well,
Alright.
are we done here?
You hear the guards twist the door handle and step out into the main room.
God damn it, Carlo.
let's hide under a cube.
Yeah, I agree. Let's see if they have anything else to say. Not that they said anything important the first time.
Yeah, they didn't say anything important at all.
Well, you can just verbatim repeat what they said to everyone once we
Yeah.
get back. Just
So
that
you,
I'll
share.
think about it.
yeah, we'll say that you all slink out the window or some shit, and
Can I
Can
say
all
a
meet-
prayer?
yeah, you want to pray to this god?
I want to pray to my God, yeah.
Oh, your god. All right, so you pray to Bernie Sanders, and then you all meet back up at the house at morning. And it's a new day, day 2, baby. I'm gonna
We have
speed things
danger
up.
Points, right? Katrina and I.
Katrina, Patrick, Brandon, and Carlos should all have 1 danger point.
Yeah.
Gabby's playing it safe.
Playing it safe, baby. So is Mikey. Alright, so dawn of day 2. You all are totally equipped and ready to fight a god. What's the move? I'm gonna speed things up so y'all don't fall asleep on me.
Wait a second.
That's the joke. Cat, the joke is because I fall asleep every other game.
Because he's a bad DM.
Can't hear you. What'd you say, Cat?
I am not falling asleep yet.
Oh no, because I always fall asleep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, speed it up a little bit.
All right, so it's now end of day 2. Just kidding. Okay, so as you guys get yourself all in order, I assume you go back into town and you hear a ruckus in the town center.
Ooh.
You see many. Normally, you'll see like in the crowds these emerald cloaks and regular folk that don't follow the church, but you see a large gathering of people in emerald cloaks in a tight circle, and we'll say you can all weave around through the crowd or fly above, as Gabby's now a flying frog.
Yeah.
And you see a dwarf in the middle wearing just kind of regular garb, and as you all kind of make line of sight at the same time, you see a heavy boot just hit him in the jaw as he's on the ground. He looks very bloodied and very injured. And you hear the guard that has just hit him say, "For crimes of distributing ale in this town, we sentence you to banishment. Illegal ale. Not sanctioned. Black market ale."
I'm gonna run to a place that I have line of sight on this dwarven guard dude, and
No, the dwarf got kicked. The guards at
Elven,
an elf. Yeah.
elven guard dude, and I am going to use my necklace.
Oh. All right, Carlo, roll a d10.
I stand up for the little guy. 5.
All right. You. Okay. Hmm. All right. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this then. So you aim it at him, and as you do so, your necklace falls to pieces. A one use. Sorry, Carlo.
Thanks, Rabbit.
And the dwarf increases 2 sizes and becomes like giant sized and turns looks extremely confused and quickly everyone else is like, yo, what the fuck, and like steps back a little bit. He boots the guard and he flies into a tree, hits the wall, and falls crumpled, and just runs off into the woods.
You saved him.
Anyone that distributes black market ale is a friend of ours.
And yeah, you can tell the crowd is all super confused and should we chase him? What do we like? And then you hear a booming voice cut through. Cat, you would recognize it. Sorry, Bunny, you would recognize it. And says, "Leave him. He's so long as he doesn't come back, he is of no mind to us." And then you see this man who has almost skeletal features cut through, still an elf, but you can tell as elves don't age, you know that thumbs up with this dude, and with his tall hat, and it's covered in emerald, and cuts through the guard, and we need to more. The current matter is finding who cast that, and you see him cast detect magic, and just and like a field comes out, and he points basically not at you, Carlo, but in that general direction, because it's kind of how it works, and like he's like there, and everyone kind of turns in your direction. No one's looking at you, they're looking for people, but
Yeah, I'm looking for people too.
Flicking your
Nothing to
ball.
see here, just a cat looking for the same person.
Just like pushing the necklace pieces.
Yeah. And he goes, guards on me, and a group of guards kind of like circle him, and as he heads back into the church.
Well, that went according to plan.
Yeah, we'll say you're sly enough to get out of there pretty easy.
Bunny, you seemed like you knew this guy. Who was it?
Well, me and
Sorry,
Kat.
Kat, I'm gonna need you to do the accent again.
Oh my goodness. Well, you see, when me and Kat were in the church the other night, I was listening in on the guards' conversation, and those seem like the guys that we really should be paying attention to. And this one guard said something about a graveyard. And I think. Anyway, we should like go follow them or something.
All right.
Okay.
By the time the crowd kind of disperses and they get back to what they're doing, and you all kind of like regroup back behind some business or something, we'll say it's about midday.
Let's follow those bitches. Either follow the bitches or go to the cemetery to see what's going on there. I know you said that they said it was like a couple of days away, whatever they're doing there, but we could at
Yeah,
least scope it out.
we could
Maybe
see if there's
days.
any clues or anything to see what they're up to in the graveyard. I'd be down.
Like a blue paw print on something.
All right, so going to the graveyard or following these motherfuckers?
I want to go to the graveyard. Let's try something different, because
Well,
I don't want to go to church. It's boring.
maybe I'll follow the motherfuckers just in case.
Yeah, I feel like at this point we know it's them.
I'm
but
ready to
it-
I think we got enough clues.
Let's split the party.
I'm going to the
Party again,
graveyard
baby.
with Bunny.
All right, so Bunny, Bird, and then is Rat going, or is Rat going to follow the people with the other two?
I'm going to the graveyard.
Oh,
Oh, you're going. Frog's going. Oh, so
Oh, what?
Okay, well then I'll go with the other group so that there's 2 and 3.
okay. So Frog, Bunny, and Bird go to the graveyard. You know it's on the edge of the kind of forest town. You get there and you see iron rod gates,
ooh.
and you see a field of flowers, kind of in clumps. What?
Carlo's being dumb.
Oh.
You heard it though, so you're just as dumb.
You said iron rod.
Oh, stupid.
I know.
So you go in, and
yeah.
you can slink through the gate. These thick iron veiny rods, and you get inside, and you see that kind of where like in a graveyard there are little headstones, but instead of just grass in front of them, there are flowers that kind of sprout out from the ground. And in the very far back, there is one large tomb sealed, and the rest
Well,
is
that-
different headstones.
The tomb sounds like we need to go there.
So you
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
flying directly towards it.
hop up to the tomb, and it
Because I'm
is-
gonna turn to everybody else and go, seems like days have been going much faster lately.
Yeah, it's now midnight. I'm just kidding. Hey, you get to it and you see there's a carving of the same. Those of you that have been in the church, of the man on the chair that you've seen previously. Aside from that, just kind of ornate flowers and trees on the edges of carved into this stone slab that
I don't-
seals the entrance.
I don't know if anybody said this or asked this. Like, from us being in this room, my guess is probably no. But would we have any knowledge of who this person is?
Pretty much you know that people pray to him for prosperity, and you know, whatever you pray to a god to about good luck or whatever. But that's about it.
Because it seems pretty sus that there's eyes being taken and he doesn't have any eyes.
That is pretty sus.
It's very sus.
I'm voting green.
Not the toad.
Does there seem to be like some kind of like any offering table or like a
We'll see
like, I'm-
people like kind of just decorate the sides of this doorway with flowers and food and wine.
Do I see any eyes?
No. Aside from in your friends' heads.
Not that easy, I guess.
Yeah, you
Dang.
just pick them up and
We did it.
we did
Ready
it.
to go.
Is there any like you said that this is like a tomb?
Yeah, kind of like a mausoleum where you would assume there's stairs going down into some sort of crypt.
Is there any like is there an opening or is it like closed right now?
Yeah, big sealed stone door.
Well, does anybody
You do know that, yeah, Cat would have told you that they plan on going to the graveyard in a couple days.
anybody want to try to open this tomb? It's gonna be tough.
How are we gonna open
I
the tomb? I don't
probably
have
can't.
anything. I like don't have anything.
Should we all try it together?
I mean, we could try to like
I turn and say, "Put him up to Patrick." And just, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Just waste it.
Why don't we just camp out at the tomb and wait until they come to open it?
For
Could do.
You're not there,
I know this is Carlos speaking.
cat.
I'm always there. Burn.
See?
Uh,
It's fine. We don't say that, Gabby.
Can I say you also said, Luke, you said something about pussy, and I
Yeah,
could
yeah.
not stop laughing. And then after it, you said something about gashes that haven't healed, like his eyes
Those are
were
some
big gashes.
some pussy gashes right there.
Yeah. Let's try to open this door.
Alright, you all
We'll
fail.
try it together.
Even together, a rabbit, a frog, and a bird cannot seem to budge this massive stone slab.
Well, shit.
Yo,
I'm gonna fly around it and see if there's any like cracks or openings or
Nope, just pretty much
it's pretty
old-
solid.
pretty good old mausoleum. Looks like they really cared for whoever this was.
Which is why I want in.
you should knock. Little wood.
Okay. I'll use my beak.
And nothing happens.
Sweet.
This ward of disintegration fries you alive. I'm just kidding.
The one time I knock.
And then we'll flash over to your other crew.
Did you get it, Carlo?
Yeah.
So this cat and this rat tail this this big figure as he goes back into the church. You follow him in, or can spy through the window, and sees that he goes into the same office as Carlo would know from before. And as you kind of put your ear to the wall, you can hear them say, "There are forces at work against us. We should be on guard. Keep your eye out for anything, any sort of man, child, or animal.
Oh
And
shit.
anything that looks suspicious or out of place." And then you hear a heavy sliding sound. And their kind of voices get quieter and quieter as you hear more footsteps kind of going into a distance, and then another slide. Something sounds like it goes back to where it was previously.
Hey, rat. Do you have a long tongue that you could use to open this door? Is the door like a push door, or is there a knob on it?
There's a knob on it.
Okay. Can I cast? Oh God, I feel like we're in the end game now. I'll cast plant growth on the door to make it like
It is only
Right.
day 2.
on the frame of the door to like make it grow bigger to like break the door to the point that we can
Like
kind of
push it up or something.
yeah, that also works.
That'll get you a danger. Or would you rather just try to jump up and open it?
Nah.
All right. So you take a danger, and we'll say you, you kind of like plants kind of grow. The tree kind of just like grows up in a kind of almost like cat door size, and like kind of shakes the door frame and leaves a tiny enough space for you to get through.
I'll say perfect.
And you, I'm guessing, both slink in.
Yeah.
All right, so you see in this office are 2 walls of, there's no window, 2 walls of kind of bookshelves and stuff, and then a large desk with a chair behind it. And it's very dark because there's no light in here, and there's no no windows or anything.
That's weird.
You can use your animal instincts to smell that this group has, like, very, very recently, as in like 30 seconds ago, their scent kind of disappears at the desk.
At the desk. Can I look underneath the desk for any like escape room style hidden buttons or something?
There's no hidden buttons, but you can tell the ground definitely has, like, a desk has been dragged across it here.
Oh. Can I push the desk?
It's very heavy.
I think I'm
But
gonna
we'll say with a good fierce roll from both of you, maybe you could push it enough that a rat could get through.
Oh. How risky are you feeling that? Otherwise, I can just plant girl the fuck out of this. We can just walk under again.
Feeling good, feeling fresh.
Okay, let's roll and see what happens.
Mm.
Oh, I got an 8.
Mm.
Do I also roll?
Yep. Do a fierce. To
Fierce?
push. Yeah, push this thing.
It's 10. No modifier.
Hell yeah. All right.
Wow.
So we'll say that you can push it just a couple inches before you're both worn out and leave just enough of a gap for a tiny rat to squeeze its way down into. Seems to be a dark staircase going down into darkness.
Hey, rat, don't die.
I'll try not to. I head into the darkness.
All right. So as you descend the staircase, because you're tiny, you you get to this large room with torches on the wall, deep underground. It's a cave, very dark, and you see these guards, and there's a long kind of meeting table in the middle, and the guards are just kind of chattering, and this head figure in a throne at the top of the table puts his hand up and orders for silence. And he says, "We need to keep an eye on our target. Our hunter is our main priority now. We will have a town gathering tomorrow with our service, and tell the commoners to be on guard as well. We'll need to make sure that our possession of the corpse goes as smoothly as possible. And if anything escapes your eyes, it will be your life on the line." And all the guards seem to kind of grip the table, and as the weight of this situation kind of falls on them. And
Sounds bad.
give me a sly roll, Brandon.
Hell yeah. I'm so sly. Okay, I'm starting to think Carlos' dice that he gave me are loaded. I got another 10. I'm gonna roll on roll 20 because I feel like I'm cheating.
Sure.
What the fuck?
All right.
Jesus Christ.
That's funny.
So as you are about to get down to this final step, you can sense that there is a magical ward at the bottom of this staircase that you would trigger if you were to step on it. The head guy kind of dismisses the group and heads to a room off to the side and tells the guards to get back to their post, and they all kind of stand up and like, "Yes, sir," and kind of start heading in your direction.
All right. I will scamper back up the stairs.
All right, so you head back up. You get there, but you can tell they're gaining because human footsteps and rat footsteps climbing upstairs are not quite as quick.
Oh
And you-
shit, that's makes a good point.
And you
But then I can't warn them that they're coming.
you can get up there and be like, let's go.
Okay, yeah, everybody run.
And you and the cat can scamper out the door if you want.
Can I plant
Un-
growth like
Unplant growth.
no like a new plant growth like on the opposite side of where the desk slides so they can't slide it open?
If you want to take the danger.
Yeah.
All right. So Carly at 3.
Shit.
You push the desk back closed and lock it in place,
Yeah, I
and
go like
you
this.
and you hear the first couple guards like trying. They're like, I thought it would open. Isn't it supposed to open for us magically? And then you hear a second one bash his head into the ceiling, like just en route. Just oh, what the fuck? And like, yeah, you hear some of them yelling to the boss, like, "Boss, did you take the charm off?" Like, and yeah, they just are all kind of stuck in there for the next little while.
Let's get the fuck out of here. The fire will spread soon.
And then y'all scamper out.
I guess we go to the graveyard if that's where the crew is.
Yeah, you'll meet up with them. It's getting late in the day. We'll say it's getting closer to night, and yeah, you all meet up as they have kind of given up on getting into this tomb and exchange any info you want. And y'all head back to the hut.
No!
No?
I'm gonna suggest that we stay at the graveyard.
You know they said in a couple days or a few days.
But we also heard them say that they're gonna try to push stuff forward.
True. Up to y'all. If anybody wants to take the danger, you could stake it out or go to bed.
Do we have to go to bed in the hut or can
Yep.
we sleep outside?
You could sleep outside, but there's no like passive perception or shifts or anything. It's just like a you sleep or no.
I'll go back to the hut and sleep.
Can we sleep outside and like still recover?
Yeah, but you won't like see what happens at night.
That's okay.
You can like spawn there, I guess.
Now I'll go back to the hut.
Okay. Cat,
Anybody
Brandon,
wanting-
or Gabby?
Does anybody want to stay out?
I'll stay out. I've only got one danger point. I'll be fine.
All right, Brandon and Gabby, you stay up. Cat, you staying up or going to sleep?
I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Cat?
I'm going to sleep.
Oh, sorry, Rabbit? Rabbit, we can't
I'm
hear you.
going to sleep.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll do a quick intermission. Brandon and Gabby, you stake out the graveyard and nothing happens. And you take
Damn.
exhaustion. I gotta pee.
Well, that sucks. What a waste.
Wah, wah.
How's
Get
you guys
a-
back, idiots?
Get yourself another drink. Do 10 shots.
10 shots.
YOLO.
comes back with a nice fine char.
All right, we're back, baby. Let's talk more shit on Jake.
That one time when I had to pour water in his eyes because he got sunscreen in his eyes. So
Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
yeah.
had to like hold his eyes open and pour water in there.
That's fun. He was having such a bad time for like most
It
of
was
that day.
so sad.
Yeah, that was pretty rough. Poor kid.
All right,
I
y'all
don't know why
wake
I
up.
said that. I'm pretty sure he's older than me.
Y'all wake up and meet up in town, and you can tell that it's Sunday, baby. And
Ooh.
all these green cloak wearers are gathered in the town square, all standing and looking at the balcony of this church. And
Piece of shit, green cloaks.
after a
For
minute,
supremacy.
after a couple minutes, the big hatted figure comes out on the balcony and looks down, opens his arms, says, "Welcome, my brothers and sisters. I know that you are all looking forward to a regular service and coming inside, but there's too many matters to attend to. Please pray with me to our one true God, and I ask that you all be on the lookout for any suspicious activity and immediately report it to the members of our council." That one shot was hitting pretty hard. And then he points up, and you see the same figure with without the eyes kind of slowly mold as the tree kind of swirls into position. "We are doing this for the greater good, and we believe that our institution has been infiltrated as we found a small hole and plants overrooting our offices. We will increase the speed of our plan, but you all know that upon completion, all of you, my brothers and sisters, will achieve salvation."
This is
And
a
then-
Jim Jones type of motherfucker.
And then he will say a few more things in Elvish that you are unable to understand. And not much later, he bows his head, closes his hands, and say, may we all find true peace," and heads back inside, and the crowd kind of bows back as he leaves and disperses. You then hear from behind you, fuck all this shit," and then a glass shatter, and you turn around, and you see the blind guy, with the new, or I think the rat, or no, Patrick went into the bar, with new, everybody else could see he has new, eye patches over his, now has scars, and, yeah, all of this is bullshit. You know that your stupid blind guy isn't real or whatever. Just give me another job so I can pay off this tab. And like a second later, a guard decks him across the face. And everybody give me anybody that wants to, can give me a sly roll.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
Or just cause?
See if you can overhear this guard as he's about to talk.
7.
I got an 8.
Anyone over like a 6 or 7 can hear that he whispers to his friend, and he says, I'm tired of keeping an eye on
Oh.
this guy.
That's bad.
Oh, are you? Do you have a bonus, or are you dead?
No, that's it. That's
Oh, Brandon. All right,
oh
Brandon.
Sly. It was Sly, right?
Yeah.
Oh, then I got a 3.
Ah,
Oh my gosh, you are one little bonus point away. So yeah, those of you, he's like, what is this rat doing here? And he kicks you away. And then he whispers to his friend as a drunk guy is kind of limp on the ground, and he's like, I'm tired of keeping an eye on this guy, just letting him run around. Let's just take him upstairs. He's like, all right, fine. I know it's not what the boss wants, but this is getting too annoying. And they kind of pick him up under arms and leg and carry him upstairs. And you can hear him say, yeah, after tonight, there's not much more work to do.
can I follow them?
We want to try. The church is pretty crowded right now
Oh,
Is it-
yeah, no
because
problem.
it's a holy day.
Yeah, it'll be easy to sneak in.
Anyone else want to go in?
Yeah.
Sure.
Carlo do the recon. All right, anybody that wants to go and give
I'm-
me a sly.
I'm good outside. I just got way too close to death.
12, baby.
12.
10.
10. Cat, were you going in? Couldn't hear you.
I got my dice.
Gracie ate it. 5?
I got a 7.
All right. Everybody but Patrick. Somebody comes out with a badminton racket and just and like smacks him out of the door. But everybody else seems to glide in some way, and you can see.
And I say, what about the flying toad as I get hit?
and you can see the place is pretty full, even though there wasn't service inside. People are still allowed to come in and pray, and so the church pews on this holy day are pretty full. But you watch as they take the drunk guy upstairs to the right tower, the one with like the kind of desk and lockup room, the jail. You can watch them. They go in. A little while later, the two of them, and then you see as one guard comes out.
I wanted to like go into the jail, like all the way with.
All the way, like right behind him.
Yeah.
All right, we'll say with a 12, you can slink in through behind him, and the rest of you watch as he does that, and then, like, they're busy carrying him. They get to the top. Carlos slinks in right as he like uses his heel to like kick the trap door back down. And so Carlo, you're up there and there by yourself, and like, we'll say you can slink under the little bookshelf or whatever it is, and they huck him into one of the cages, close it behind it, and you see kind of reaches into his pocket and pulls out just kind of like a rune stone, clicks it to the door, and it like vroom, and kind of locks into place. And the drunk guy kind of comes to as he like hits the floor and said, I don't know what you want from me. Please, why are you doing this? Like, you're causing too much of a disturbance in town. You know the rules. You've been here for years. We just need you to hold, or we just need you to carry those items with you for a little bit longer. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Please. And then the one guard will go over and sit, and he's like, I've got my eyes on you. And the other one leaves the room, as I said before.
These guys are dicks. They're always like eyes on the blind guy. Eyes on.
Yeah, you just hear him. He's kind of just drunk, talking to, like, mumbling. Kind of feeling around, doesn't know where he is.
I am going to shout into the void. Be like, hey, it's me again. What items is he talking about? We probably don't have a lot of time, so answer quickly.
The guard's like, "Where's this meowing coming from?" Give me a sly roll, Carlo.
Ooh, dirty 10.
Ooh. All right. You see, he's the guard's like, "What?" And then he like tries to. Oh, sorry, I pooped. Like, ugh. He throws a bucket in there. And he like kind of turns his head. He's like, "Just make it quick." Like, thanks. And in bird, he replies that you can understand. So he starts kind of like whistling, as to not be meowing in front of the guard. Like I don't know why they brought me up here. They need me for something. I don't know. They haven't left me alone. I've lived here for so long. I'm just the town drunk. I don't know what they want from me. They say I have something. I've nothing. And he starts like emptying his pockets. There's like a small knife and some like random scraps of food, but that's about all he has.
Oh. Well, do you feel safe in this cage, or should we try to break you out? Because I'm thinking maybe the two things that you're holding onto are they've been implanted into your eyes.
I'm not sure what they did, but yeah, I haven't been able to see. And he kind of turns in the direction of your meowing and like lifts up the flaps, and you can see that the swelling's gone down a little bit, but as you look into the eyes, you can see that these are those of the witches that you have you've remembered as, yeah, you've been with her for so long, and they look very vacant. Like, I feel like I'm sort of getting my vision back, but I can't see more than a couple feet in front of me.
You have very beautiful eyes. You need to lure the guard over to the gates, the grates, and if you can reach through, bash his head against them. I'll make a distraction so you can jump from behind.
All right. He's like, "Guard, will you please come get this bucket? I'm done." And yeah, as he walks over and he touches the stone again and opens up just like a little bit of the way, and goes to reach for the bucket. See how your distraction is, Carlo. Do what is it, clever?
Oh fuck. Yeah. Can I? Well, I guess. Well, we'll just do this. I died.
Did you die? Oh no. So you like run up and like try to grab his ankle or something, and he grabs you by the scruff, and he just throws you into the cage as well, and you hit the wall really hard. He said, "What the hell's this?" And you smack the wall, and he realizes the bucket's empty and bashes it against the crazy man and slams the door closed. And he says, "I'll be back." And you see it. Everybody else sees him leave the room as well as he locks the door behind you. And comes down the spiral staircase back down in the church.
So it's who went with me and the cat?
I think it's you. I think a rabbit
I-
went and
I
bird.
tried, but I couldn't get in.
Oh, right. So it's you
I stayed
and
outside.
the rabbit are in there. You don't know what happened upstairs. You know that the 2 guards that went up have left. The trapdoor is closed. Carlo, you're not dead, but you're like unconscious and trapped.
Huh. I wonder what he's doing up there.
Yeah,
Can
guess
I fly in from the outside?
you can go in from the top and try your luck at the trapdoor on the roof again.
Absolutely.
Give me fierce roll.
This will not go well. I was right. That's a 2.
Luckily, you don't have any danger. But yeah, just can't seem to get a hold of it this time.
Damn.
Uh,
I'm
let's
gonna
move- Oh, sorry. Go for it.
I'm gonna knock on it and then hide. And then
You-
if somebody like pops in, I'm gonna see if I can fly in.
You tap on it. The only people below are Carlo and the crazy guy in the cage. So you tap on it. Carlo's unconscious, but we'll say that the old crazy guy kind of hears you and tapping. Like you can hear him through the floor. Like, hello? Is anyone up there?
I'm gonna call down there and say,
No.
it's me. I'm not gonna say anything else.
We'll say his spell's still going. He hears the chirping, and he's like, I'm not sure what happened. I heard cats meowing, and then the guard. I think he threw him in here. And then hold on, and he like feels around, and he feels Carlo on the ground, and the cat's in here with me. He's breathing, but I could tell he's hurt. We're locked in, I think.
Wait there. I will find the others, and I'll fly down and try to find a couple of my friends.
Sure, you can find you gather outside the church a bit of the way and relay all this info, and it's getting early in the afternoon. And yeah. You can see there's guards are much more it looks like, called people in on their day off, and they are it definitely seems like they've kind of hastened their mission.
I'm gonna say we've gotta help our friend. There's a trap door at the top that we might be able to go through, but I was too weak to get in there myself. Maybe if you guys help me.
Yeah, I can fly up there with you.
And
I'm
I'll
still
grab
alive, right?
I'll grab Rabbit,
Thanks.
fly up there.
Bye.
Alright, Rabbit's pretty heavy though. You could take Rat, but you'll have to do a fierce roll if you want to try and take Rabbit.
Ah, shit.
It's all those accessories.
Damn it, Rabbit, just take off your shit.
Absolutely not. I'm not taking my vest off or my hat.
Stick them up.
What if me and Frog, what are you?
A frog? Yeah, a toad.
Toad?
Yeah, Toad's a toad. You could
What
yeah,
if
you
we like, tag teamed it?
yeah, you Toad and Rat Rat could probably get it open if you want to leave Rabbit down.
Oh, is Rat here too?
Rat's outside. He stayed back because he's pretty high danger right now.
would me and Toad be able to like grab Rabbit?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll make you guys do a sly instead of a strength though, because a frog, a rat, and or a frog, a rabbit, and a toad all flying together is kind of a
I roll 2 then.
more
would it be fine?
conspicuous thing.
I don't know. I've seen it.
Ooh, 9.
9. What'd you get, Gabs and Cat?
Got a 9 as well.
Ooh.
I got a 6.
All right, so y'all find a column to fly behind or something, and you get to the top of this door, and you manage to pry this hatch open, and you kind of descend down this ladder or fly down it, and yep, you see the kind of the hunter, kind of like almost fetal position on the ground, kind of rocking back and forth, and then you see Carlo limp near the wall.
Oh no.
You're muted, Carlo.
He said, "Yep," he's dead.
It's
Not
better
bad.
you didn't do what I said.
How are we gonna do this? Frog, how long is your tongue?
Long enough, baby.
Whoa, Frog, your voice sounds different.
I think Gabby was listening to her phone.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. Gabby, you know your tongue is long enough you could hit Carlo.
I'm just gonna stick it in his ear.
You stick it in his ear and you see Carlo kind of come to a little bit with the wet willy from a distance, and Carlo, you kind of come to and you see you're locked in this cage next to this blind guy.
Yeah, eyes.
Has her eyes?
Yeah,
Take them.
I'm like, I could nap a little bit longer. I think.
Kat, did you see how they locked you in? Is there any way that we can like undo this?
Looking at the bars of this cage, it looks like you could get Cat out, but no, he's tiny enough. But I don't think the big guy can get through if you wanted to get him.
Just take his eyes. That's all we need.
I mean, I guess I could. He does seem kind of like a shitty guy. Not much to live for.
Do
I mean-
it. Do it.
Can we like give like a 1, 2, 3 motion and I fly through the bars as well and like attack one of his eyes?
If you guys want to just try to kill him, yeah, or like rip his eyes out, go for it.
Yeah.
Put him up and then
Oh, there you go.
frozen.
Ooh.
If we want to do that route, should we do that?
That sounds pretty. We're more concerned about our witch friend, right, than this dude's life.
Yeah, we want to save the witch, so I don't know why I,
I mean,
wouldn't do this.
he killed her, didn't he? Like, he's the one that took her fucking eyes, so.
Yeah, he killed her for the money, yeah.
And also, we don't know if taking out his eyeballs is gonna like kill him. It's gonna hurt a fucking lot.
I thought it'd be easier to kill him first.
True.
All right, let's do this.
I mean, if she uses put him up, you could.
I'm
Rip
gonna
'em.
use, yeah. Put him up, baby.
Or you point your lucky rabbit's foot at him, and all of a sudden he springs to his feet and puts his hands in the air. And you two scale him, Carlos scales up his body and sinks a paw into his eye and just rips it out, and he starts screaming. Ah! And then Patrick flies in, and talons ready, just sinks him like deep, wrapping around the eyeball, and just and like just he leaves him with divots in his eyes as he just stands there screaming with his hands in the air. And you both land and see these deep rooted eyes that you remember seeing since your birth. Is
Alright, put him in.
Did we win?
We gotta get out of here.
Put
Let's
him
put
in.
the eyeballs in my necklace.
Yeah, take him, but then we gotta get the fuck out. He's being
Okay,
loud.
let's get the fuck out.
all right. So you throw him in Cat's little cask, and you all scamper up to the roof. I'm guessing
Sure.
Yeah.
the way you came in, and then so you have a flying frog and a flying bird. So Patrick and Gabby each do a fierce roll to see how your descent is going to be. We'll say that Gabby, you're holding Carlo, Cat, you're holding Patrick.
Oh shit.
Wait,
Okay.
Cat's holding me?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm holding you.
So do a fierce roll, Cat. Or sorry, you're holding Cat. You do the fierce
Yeah.
roll.
I was gonna say this bunny just grew wings.
Yeah, just
I'll
no.
take it.
She just grabs you and jumps off the edge.
The game style, just like
I got an 8.
An 8. All right.
Swear to
Which is
God.
really good. for Any fierce.
Patrick,
Guess
I have
what,
a
everybody?
Patrick, no.
He rolls a 2. So we'll say Gabby pulls Carlo out of there, and Cat, Patrick, as you try to grab her, you grab her by the scruff and you fly and you quickly descend and fall, and at the last second she smacks the ground and her collar breaks off and
Oh!
rolls to the feet of one of these guards outside.
Damn it!
And he picks it up and looks at the lot of you, and you all take another danger. And he says,
Where am I? Because I didn't get lifted.
No, you.
"Oh, you're
stayed.
you're in the distance. Yeah, you're just
Still
watching.
outside, right?
Yeah,
Okay. No
And
danger
you-
for me.
no danger for you." And he picks it up and looks at all of you and says, "This must be reported." And he turns heel and
I'm grabbing it.
I say, how does this feel like being reported? Cactus hands, and I make cactuses grow out of the barrel where he's grabbing it.
okay. So you'll take another danger.
It's worth it for the greater good.
Oh my God, Carl.
And yeah, all of a sudden just thorns grow out of it and plunge themselves into his hands, and he tries to drop it and he can't shake free as they're stuck into his palm.
Oh.
And he starts yelling. Anybody want to do anything?
I'm gonna grab the thing.
Stick my tongue in his ear.
All right, he's like, ah! He, like, flops to the ground, like freaking out.
What can toads do? Okay.
I think some of you guys got magic items, maybe, or yeah, just go try and
I mean,
grab it.
I've got the ring. I've also got produce flame.
Set him on fire.
Yeah.
God, do that.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to, as I fly towards him, I'm gonna grab the thing if I can.
It's covered in thorns.
I'm gonna grab it.
All right, let's do quick. I think quick is for
Good.
doing like maneuverable stuff.
That's a dirty 10.
So you managed to thread your tiny bird feet out of it, and now give me a fierce, like a low fierce. See if you can carry it because it's bigger than you and in his hand.
That's another dirty 10.
So you pierce your talons into it and rip it out, and he's like, ah! And like, yeah, looks at his hand, and as you fly to your group, I imagine you're like, let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
And so you all dart back.
As I'm leaving, I'm gonna cast produce flame on him.
Oh shit! All right. All right. So you'll take a danger,
That's okay.
and you burn the only man that has seen you. So you manage to kill a loose end off, but
All right.
and you
Can
just
I,
see
like-
him. Oh yeah, what?
Oh, I was gonna say, can I cover his? No, it's fine. We'll leave it.
So he's riling in pain on fire, hand bloodied. Just like, get those stupid meddling kids, and just burns alive, and everyone as everyone like slowly runs towards him, and you all manage to sneak into the woods.
Barrel.
Do I see them going and follow?
Oh yeah. You can catch up with them.
Okay.
You stay in the city.
Yeah. The rest
I
of the
spend
game,
the
you're
night
just
thinking
looking
it's
at the
just to the
tower.
side.
Yeah. And you all managed to get out of there by the skin of your rabbit teeth.
to the hut.
Our witch.
So you get back to the hut. You crack open the cask as the thorns kind of slowly die because that's how plants, if they don't, whatever. And you pop open the cap and pull the eyeballs out.
God.
Put them back in the witch.
Thump on it. Thump on the eyeball and jam it back in her head.
You thumper him back in, and the witch springs back to life. And you see like her slowly, like emaciated face slowly fills back in, and she looks at all of you and speaks English, but all of you are able to understand her. And I know I put my trust in the right familiars. As she springs back to her feet, and then she says, "Was it the town that gave you all this trouble? I knew I shouldn't have trusted them."
It was the
Darn.
guard.
And she says,
You did it, motherfucker.
and she looks at all of you, seeing that you're all brutally broken and bruised. She says, "As a reward, why don't you all take vengeance?" And she snaps her fingers, and you all teleport into town like 5 times your size, and you can all feel that you have these elements, different fire and electricity and ice all burning in your throat, and you feel like you have the power to just spray it over anybody that you would wish. Everybody's around you's running and just running or standing in shock as out of nowhere these big kind of monsters with hats are in the middle of the town. Guards slowly come towards you, and they start pulling their spears out. Why doesn't everybody give me a fierce roll to see how you handle this fight, but roll it with a +10?
Oh, 15.
13.
20.
18.
Cat, you lunge forward towards the nearest guards, and you feel your feet being so much more powerful than normal, and you kick them as they almost Dragon Ball Z style just hurl through these flower houses in the background. Patrick, you beat your wings so hard that Yes, buildings just come crashing down. Carlo, you manage in one swipe. You can feel you're going so quickly that lightning shoots out of your claws as you cleave this block down in front of you. Gabby, as your tongue rips around, you feel a quickness that you've never felt before. As fire builds behind your tongue, and you just slap the block in half. And Brandon, you feel your little rat feet burn with this vigor that they've never felt before as you just leap deftly between as guard
Can I
after
finally use my
guard
ring?
falls. Oh, you want to use your ring?
Yeah, let me like supersize it though.
All right, yeah. As you got super big, the ring stayed the same size, and you just choked it. You trigger your ring. It was the blue one or the purple? No, Gabby had the blue. Yours was
Purple.
purple. You
Yes.
feel it shatter on your neck as you look at the church itself, and out of it comes this big, massive orb of purple energy, and it just disappears from this plane of existence.
Oh.
And the
Jesus.
town behind, and just leave it in dust as everyone runs screaming. And you all have won.
Oh,
All right.
can I add one more thing?
Yeah, go for it.
You're gonna need to help me with this, Luke, because you have a deep voice. Since I'm a bunny, like 5 times my side.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, does anybody want some dinner?
Does anybody want some dinner?
Cause yeah, okay, that's it.
There you go.
All right. Yay.
GG's, baby.
What did my green ring do? I know I didn't use it.
It was a disintegration ray.
Jesus Christ! I used that on the entire town.
Yeah, you just you open your mouth and just like Godzilla blast. Just
Dude, fuck.
So yeah, if anybody wants to know, I rolled when I was prepping. Yeah, the rolled the oppressively perfect, devoutly religious, and the drunk. The twist was the village was in on it.
So it's
They were
good that
almost-
we enjoyed them.
Yep. So don't feel bad about it.
That was cool.
Good
Also-
job.
Also, Kat, I did not force you to create dinner, conjure dinner. You rolled a 5, which is conjure dinner.
Dang it! I was like, he literally. I don't know if you heard me say that, but I was like, he literally gave it to
Yeah, I did.
me.
Right there.
That's
Conjure
awesome.
dinner.
I could read the other village rolls if y'all want. Stuff like that.
Yeah,
The
I would.
village. So the village is, which was the devoutly religious and the sort of oppressively perfect. That was a 10 and a 4. The other options are 1, under the thumb of the Baron.
Oh.
2, filled with cheery gnomes. 3, controlled by a creepy cult, which I guess I kind of got to. 4, devoutly religious. 5, incredibly superstitious. 6, at war with forest tribes. 7, built around a wizard college. 8, full of hardy mining folk. 9, shady and dangerous. And 10 was the oppressively perfect. And the witch hunter could have been 1, armored and tough. 2, wizened and wise. 3, drunk and violent, which was what you got. 4, pious and aggressive. 5, guarded and cowardly. 6, magical and jealous. 7, clever and cruel. 8, duplicitous and hidden, which sounds hard. 9, jolly and well-meaning. And 10, headstrong and wild. And then some of the twists. If anybody wants to run these are the ones you keep secret. Number 1 is what you got. The village is in on it. 2, a rival witch set her up.
Ooh.
Ooh.
3, the witch hunter didn't do it. Which is one I had that one before, and then at the same time had that there was the cult. It was cool. 4, the witch hunter is waiting for you. 5, the village folk are having a festival. 6, the witch hunter died and is being buried. 7, there are 2 rival witch hunters in town. 8, the village is abandoned, which sounds really hard to like DM. 9, the witch hunter has dragged a suspect up for interrogation, and 10, the village hates him.
Oh.
Right away, yeah.
That's awesome.
Some animals you didn't have: a fox, a spider, a crow, a dog.
That's it.
Oh, glad I got Toad with a bowler hat. That's my favorite.
Oh, and an owl.
Brought all my frogs in.
And then somebody could have had Speak Human as a spell. 4 is Unlock, Lock, or Open Close Doors. Tidy, Clean, and Mend. Or Distract, Confused. Or 10, Make a book read itself aloud.
Nice.
But yeah. So if anybody ever wants to DM one of those kind of games, I'll send you the picture.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
What's
And
up
it
with-
seems pretty simple, and like that you can fill in some blanks,
Yeah.
which is kind of cool.
But yeah, if you guys didn't get the eyeballs, they were gonna like bring out the corpse from the crypt at night and the next day or something, and then they do like a basically tie him up, rip his eyeballs out, and put him in the corpse, and then the big bad would have won, to come back to life.
His fate was the same either way.
It's the truth.
Yeah.
And you guys got to be big giant animals.
I think one of my favorite thing, not to take away from the ending sequence, Luke,
Oh, you're fine.
was that you said like we grew to like be like 5 times our size. And so I just imagined Patrick flapping his wings like a moderately like medium.
Yeah, like
large
yeah,
bird,
like human-sized bird. It
leveling buildings.
was the power of the witch.
That was amazing. It's such a
So extra.
I love a good kaiju sequence.
And especially when like he had us roll for the fight, and I got a 13 with a +10 modifier.
Level.
Leveling houses, they're destroyed.
Hell yeah, baby.
Baby.
We can do if we ever need another one shot, we could do Honey Heist. I feel like it's very fun because you get to be a bear, like fucking in like Casino Royale or Mission Impossible, and you have to like steal from a casino basically as a bear, and it's so funny. But I feel like it's way harder to win. It's like based on the stuff you get. But or we could try the one that I made, which was cool. The things they rolled, they were like basically like roll like the type of like town you're in, and they got like on a mountain. There's a green dragon. Basically it's just your boss has treated you like shit all these years. Kill your boss is like the mission. And so you're like a goblin or a kobold or like an orc or some minion, and you have to kill whatever boss you roll, like a lich, a dragon, a beholder, and like stuff like that.
That
And
sounds awesome.
it's yeah, I think I did an alright job, no lie. And like yeah, there's like twists, and like their twist was like there's a basically it was like they worked in a ski shop, like the dragon, because he's greedy and like smart, that he basically just turned into like a snow resort, and he wanted to wipe out the village at the bottom of the mountain to just make it more resort. And he
Like an 80s
yep,
montage
exactly,
video.
exactly. And so like they're working in this, like, we polish the skis and shit, and like they all like leave the place, and then this like wizard that is using his like staff like snowboards down to the mountain, and he pulls up and he's like, man, I hate this fucking dragon up here. I wish he like as soon as he took ownership of the place, it all went downhill. Yeah, I'll help you guys out.
You gotta save our rec room.
So fucking funny.
They're gonna tear it down, man.
The best part of like the honey heist one is that since it's like you're doing a heist, everybody just starts talking in like 1920s, like, yeah, see. But good game, y'all.
Good game. And we did it in how many days? 3, 2?
3, I think.
3?
It's a speed run, I think.
That's good.
Had one go on for a lot longer, yeah. Yeah. If y'all want the PDFs, let me know. If we need to do another one shot, someone wants to run it. I just love how like flavor texty it. Like it's just all in character shit for the most part. There you go.
Carlo, we do have to go back to that Halloween one sometime.
Maybe next year.
It's so good.
Yeah, it was
Level 15.
the Halloween one was what, 7, I think.
Oh, okay. Which one was the level 15 one?
That was the one with the big green dragon that fucked Luke up a bunch. The one we did with
Oh, yeah. That one you said was kind of in canon.
You guys kind of decided that I haven't said anything about it.
Might be in canon.
Yeah.
The green cold dragon.
Bardine, the Garden Gnome. I forgot Josh played with us. That. Yeah, 7.
Oh, yeah, and he rode a lizard, right? Or what did he ride?
Something like that.
Did you like it, Kat? Do you want to run a game?
I think I would be so bad at running a game. I'm sorry. But no, I liked it. I liked that we were all cute critters. That was fun.
That's the fun part. You can also like, since it's like so low, nothing, you could change it to be like other. I've like read that other people like pick other animals. It's like, ooh, somebody's a chameleon, so they can like shape or like color shape, or like yeah, somebody's like a fucking like horse. Like you have 0 stealth, but you're like, if you're just like, oh, I'm just an unassuming horse, back kick, and just like kick a guard in the fucking face and just like one shot him. Like, Jesus Christ.
There's one that that we watched from Critical Role that I would love to see if we could find. And it's this raccoon one.
Ooh.
Where
they're all thieves?
No, they're not thieves. They are teaming up to be in a like a drag race type of thing.
Like
where
a
they're
race
like,
car or like
race cars, not like RuPaul.
It's too trash, too curious. the name of the episode.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It's really funny.
Carlo, that might have been the best joke you've ever made.
No, that's real.
That's real.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh damn! I thought you just off the cuff made that. I was like, Jesus, that was so good.
No, I think I think Crash Pandas is the name of the system.
Trash pandas.
Crash.
Crash pandas.
Okay, I'm
Crash
gonna make my
Pandas is
roommates
right,
play that
yeah.
with me.
It's another one-page one.
One page, one shot.
Yeah.
It was really funny.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'll send it to the chat.
All right. Well, thanks for watching all that stuff.
All right.
Bye bye, stream.